Hello, good afternoon. My name is Richard. This is over and over and over again. This is Matchday Live. It is Arsenal Women versus Everton Women from Meadow Park. The WSL is back, the first league game of 2024. It's all coming up the other side of this. So the WSL is finally back. It's been 5 weeks since the last game. So it's been a long wait. We've had to wait for this game and it's come round now. It is Arsenal versus Everton from Meadow Park. And of course, I know what you're wanting to do. You're wanting the team news. So let's give it to you without any delay. This is how Arsenal line up. That in goal for Arsenal is Manu Zinsberger. The back four, Emily Fox, Lotta Ruben-White, Amanda Illister and Katie McCabe. The same as last week. In midfield, Leah Volti, Victoria Palova and Viv Miedemeier, also the same as last week. And up front, it is Beth Mead, Caitlin Ford and Alessia Russo. Again, the same as last week. So on the bench, Sabrina D'Angelo, Naomi Williams are two goalkeepers, Jen Beattie, Steph Catley, Leah Cadena, Kyra Cooney-Cross, Frida Marnham, Chloe Lacasse and Stina Blackstenius. So that is the Arsenal team, same as last week. So no changes at all. And Arsenal obviously wanting to go for this game and try and win it for Everton. And this is how they line up. In goal, it is Courtney Brosnan. They've got Elise Steinbeck, Megan Finnegan, Sarah Holmesgaard, Heather Payne, Hannah Bennison, Aurora Ghali, Caroline Olefson, Claire Wheeler, Emma Bissell and Katja Snodges. And on the bench for them, the goalkeeper, Libby Hart. They've got Megan Campbell, Lucy Hope, Annie Wilding, Ricky Madsen, Tony Duggan and Martina Piermont. So they're your team. And what are we thinking of that team lineup for Arsenal? No changes. Are we surprised about that? I must admit, I'm not particularly surprised. I wasn't expecting Jonas to make too many. I was hoping for one or two, as we mentioned on the show last night. But anyway, that is that. Now, we've got some comments in. Greg saying good afternoon to everyone and yourself, my friend. Nathan as well. How are you doing? Good to see you again. Hi to everyone in the chat. Yes, get your comments in, your score predictions in early. Last night on the show, we all put our score predictions in. I went 4-1. So that's my optimistic prediction. So let's see. Have a look and see what we've got now. I've got something interesting for you to see. Look who bumped into each other this afternoon at Meadow Park. Look at that. There we go. It's Andreas and Amar outside Meadow Park this afternoon before the game. How good it is to see those two together. Looking forward to the game. Don't forget, Andreas is doing a vlog, of course, of the match. That'll be coming up on the channel maybe this evening. And also as well, he's going to be joining us at half-time as well, Andreas. We're going to get him live on at half-time to have a little chat about his thoughts on the game in that first half. So we'll be seeing. We've got Tane and Nick. How you doing? Will you be streaming the match live? I can't actually show the game live, or the channel just gets shut down. But we'll give you full commentary. So yeah, that's the same for you there, Izzy. Unfortunately, I wish we could show the game, but unfortunately we can't. Do you know I can watch it live? It is, well, this is interesting. It is on the FA Player, but not in England. If you're in elsewhere in the world, you should be able to get it on the FA Player. Other than that, I'm not too sure. I think Opus Sports as well might have it on. So a couple of options there if you can find it. But stay with us as well. Nathan's going for 3-0. We'll take a 3-0. I'll take a 1-0, to be honest. We just have to win these games. Having lost, of course, our last WSL game to Tottenham before Christmas, it's vital that we win today. We have got a great record, of course, against Everton at home, as we know. So let's continue that today. I mean, it's a strong Arsenal team, isn't it? You have to say that it's now looking as though this is Jonas's strongest 11, isn't it? I don't think there's much doubt about that. I think this is the team that he likes the best, and it's the team he's going to stick with. I think on Wednesday, of course, when we're playing in the Continental Cup against Reading, I think there'll be changes to that game, but we've got such a big squad. It sometimes seems crazy not to be rotating things a little bit more than he is doing. You know, why not give Stina a start? You know, rest Alessia Russo for the odd game here and there. You know, Kyra Cooney-Cross can easily come in and do a job. So it is what it is, I suppose. When you've got a big squad, you have to try to manage it the best that you can. But I believe a little bit more rotation is probably needed. And obviously, we're going to see that on Wednesday, I'm sure, at Reading in the Continental Cup. That'll be another game that we are going to be bringing you live here on the channel. Don't forget tonight as well, there will be a match review show of the Arsenal men's game against Crystal Palace. That's at 7 o'clock. Me and Lee, maybe Neil as well if he's available, will be looking at that one for you. So join us for that. The score was 2-0 last time I looked at half time. It's 3-0 now against Crystal Palace. So Arsenal on their way to a victory. Gabriel Henderson own goal and Leandro Trossard has got the latest goal there, and Arsenal look on their way to a fairly comfortable victory as expected. That was needed as well, wasn't it, following those 3 consecutive defeats. So we'll be looking back on that game later on. Obviously, I'll be looking at some highlights later and catching up on that game before we chat about that later on. I did watch the first half. So what are we making of this game then? Obviously, Arsenal should win, you would imagine. I know you can't take anything for granted, but we will have to play well. Nathan says there, I was just going to ask if it was put down as a Henderson own goal. Yeah, it was, because I think Gabriel's header was going across the goal, wasn't it, as opposed to going in until it hit the goalkeeper and went in. So, yeah, a strange goal. 2 goals from set pieces. Well, I haven't seen the third goal, because obviously I've been getting ready to do this show. We had to make a decision today, didn't we? Which game shall we cover? For me, it had to be the women, because we've covered the women right from the start on this channel, and I feel as though it's something that we want to keep doing. So it's unfortunate when the 2 games are overlapping each other. I didn't want to do the first half of the men's game and then come across and do this game. I just watched the first half and that kind of stuff. So yeah, it's unfortunate, but hopefully it won't happen too often, although it will be happening again in a few weeks' time when the FA Cup 5th round for the women against Man City is actually just before the Premier League game, Arsenal against West Ham. So yeah, it's not ideal, is it? It's not really what we want, but anyway, it is what it is. We just have to crack on and hope for the best, and we'll get through it. But yeah, join me tonight at 7 o'clock, me and Lee, hopefully Neil as well, and we will be looking back on the Arsenal Crystal Palace game. So we will be giving it coverage, just not the full watch along, because we want to concentrate on this game. Now what I'm trying to do now is I'm just going to try and find which FA player channel it's actually going to be on. I've got a VPN set for America, so hopefully it'll be showing over there, but we'll see. If not, I can change my country to somewhere else. But I might just try Opus Sports, actually, see if we can find it on there, because apparently they are showing it as well. So there we go. We are sort of building up to kick off. I mean, I'm a little bit surprised it's exactly the same lineup as last week. But then, having said that, I think I think Jonas is wanting to start building up some regular relationships in the team, isn't he? He's wanting to start building that. There's been a lot of changes, hasn't there, in earlier games in the season, as he was maybe trying to find the best balance in the team. And I think he's settled with this now. And I'm not expecting too many changes for the WSL game. Certainly not until if there's any injuries, of course, and obviously Leah Williamson is going to be coming back fit at some stage very, very soon, hopefully. So we'll probably see her coming into the team gradually over the next month or so, you would imagine. Whose place will she take? Will it be Lottas, who's been playing really well, Amanda, who scores all those goals? It's going to be a tough one, isn't it? But, Jonas has picked this squad. He's got this group of players together. It's his job to manage them properly, make sure everybody's getting the right amount of game time and the balance is right, and we win the games, because we can't afford too many slip-ups now, can we? We've dropped 2 defeats and a draw already. I mean, the draw away at Man United wasn't a bad result, such a late equaliser as well, although we did lead and gifted them some soft goals. But yeah, let's see. Little Cubbies in the chat, how you doing? I'm glad you chose the women's game. I'm an Arsenal supporter, but I prefer to listen to the group. Yeah, I must admit, I've over the last, I would say, 4 or 5 years, certainly since the COVID lockdown and all that kind of stuff, and just the way modern football's gone, VAR, I've drifted away from men's football more in those last few years and come more onto the women's team. I mean, obviously, I've always followed the women's team, but it's become more of the priority over the last few years just because of the way men's football's heading, and I don't really like that. I don't enjoy it as much. So yeah, we maybe focusing more on the women now because I actually generally prefer it. So but anyway, I say we're not going to ignore the men's team. We still obviously show coverage of that as well. It's something that, when you've followed a club for most of your life, you don't just leave it there. You do what you can. Little coverage says me too. Yeah, I mean, it's the way it is, isn't it? Maybe some people enjoy the modern way football is in the Premier League and stuff like that, and that's fine. But personally, I've drifted away from men's football. The ticket prices, I don't know. I just don't really enjoy it as much anymore. So, it's pointless doing stuff that you don't really enjoy, is it? I'll watch the games, I'll do the watchalongs and stuff when I can and that, whatever. But yeah, it is what it is, and we just have to crack on. But we've got the Arsenal women to entertain us, haven't we? Which is always good stuff. Now I'm just trying to find whether or not it's going to be shown on this FA player that I've got here. I say I've got an American VPN, but let's see, because we've got Opus Sports are supposed to be showing it. That might be better, mightn't it? Let's see if I can find. I'm sure I've got a thing for Opus Sports on here. Oh, here we go. There. Let's see if we can find it on there instead. Again, it's just a matter of flicking through the channels, isn't it? Nathan said, "Same. The game is not what it used to be." No, it's not. It isn't the same as it used to be. And we've got the Arsenal men's game on that channel, so that's not what we want. Not for now. Emil Smith-Rowe has come on, by the way. It is still 3-0, 20 minutes to go there. So Arsenal heading for 3 points at the Emirates today, which is great, isn't it? Little Cubby says, "Yeah, I love the men too. Always have, but as a woman, it's a dream come true." Yeah, of course it is. Yeah, I mean, I think the fact that what's happened to women's football over the last 2 years, in particular, since the Euros, has been quite spectacular, hasn't it? Really, the way that now so many people are getting on board with it, and the support it's been getting, the crowds. Obviously, Arsenal selling out the Emirates. Meadow Park gets sold out every single game as it is today, and it's great to see, isn't it? It is great to see, and it's deserved as well, because I think what's happened is the quality of the football in the women's game has improved so much over recent years. Obviously the standard of coaching is better, the games are better, the players are better, they're fitter, stronger, and it's just so good to watch. I mean, I can remember not even that long ago, really, the Arsenal women's team would be steamrolling everybody, wouldn't they? We'd win the league every year, and while that's great, it's better, isn't it, that the games now are more competitive. We've lost some games this season that, a few years ago, there's no way an Arsenal team would have lost those games. So yeah, I mean, it's what it is. It is what it is, and it's great that women's football has come on so much, and let's hope that the growth continues. The only thing that worries me is the TV side of things. I know there's going to be this new company taking over next season. The current TV deal runs out at the end of this season, so it's going to be interesting to see how that works out. Hopefully they'll come up with a TV deal that doesn't ruin the game. They don't, the stupid kickoff times. We've had enough of that already, haven't we? Under the Sky deal, the 6:45 7 kickoffs on a Sunday night and stuff like that. We don't really want all that, do we? You know what I mean? We don't want that at all. So yeah, it needs to be sorted out. They need to work it out, and hopefully they will. And it will continue to grow, and it will continue to be enjoyable. Please, though, don't bring VAR in to the women's game. Please don't. It doesn't need it. There's no need. The game's fine as it is, and all it's done to the men's game is ruin it. So we don't want to do that, do we? Little Cubby says, been going to Meadow Park for 6 years. Oh, fantastic. Greg says 3-0 to the men. That will be half time in the women's game. Well, yeah, let's that's what you did say the other night, so I'll let you have that one. Little Cubby says, I drove for a day to get back in time to listen. There's no Wi-Fi in Northern. Where's WA? Anyway, and it says, where can we watch? Well, that's a very good question, actually, because at the moment I'm just trying to find where I can watch it. There'll be some. There will be somewhere. It's supposed to be an Optus Sports, but so far I've gone through all the channels and I can't find it. But anyway, don't you worry. We will get you covered, and it'll be fine. It just might take us a little bit longer than we anticipated. Actually, I'll go back to the FA player now, because now it's gone 2 o'clock. It might well be on there, mightn't it? Let's have a look, shall we? I mean, it's crazy, really, isn't it? This 3 p.m. John says he's got it on Optus Sport. What number Optus Sport is it? Because I've got Optus Sport, and I found it now on the FA player. It's fine. We have kicked off, actually, so we haven't missed much. It is still 0-0. 2 minutes played. Arsenal in possession. It's Katie McCabe plays the ball square to Lotta Woobenway. Arsenal attacking the goal to the left in the first half, which is the North Bank stand at Meadow Park. We seem to change ends quite a lot these days, don't we, when we play at Meadow Park? We attack that North Bank stand in the first half quite often. We can see Andreas there sitting behind the bench. Look, here you are. Give us a wave, Andreas. We can see you in your nice hat. We're going to get Andreas on at half-time, by the way, to have a chat about the game. You know, Amanda Illerstadt plays the ball into the centre circle. Lotta Woobenway is for Arsenal, plays it forward. Leah Volti scored that great goal, didn't she? Finds Viv Miedema looking for her first goal since her injury. That's a good ball. Beth Mead over on that far side, inside the penalty area. She's tackled there, but she keeps possession well. Beth Mead tries to thread the ball through to the run there of Vicky Palova, but Everton scrambled the ball away. Everton in like a light grey kit, the away kit, and Arsenal saying red and white, of course, at home. Amanda Illerstadt now on that far side, plays the ball to Lotta Woobenway, touches it forward to Leah Volti. This is good from Arsenal. Katie McCabe on this near side. The Arsenal captain finds Caitlin Ford. Going to have a run at this Everton defence on this left-hand side. Instead, plays it back to Katie McCabe next with Lotta Woobenway. Arsenal enjoying the lion's share of the possession here in the early stages. Lotta Woobenway gets it back again inside the centre circle, pings it forward. That's a good ball. Leah Volti goes. Victoria Plover tries to play it through to Alessia Russo, but goalkeeper Brosnan is out quickly. All in green, the Everton goalkeeper, saving at the feet there of Alessia Russo. Brilliant play that was there from Vicky Palova. She's been in great form this season. We said last night, and I'm stacking by it, I think she's been our best player this season, Vicky Palova. Every week she's putting in 8, 9 out of 10 performances. Very rarely puts her foot wrong. She's been absolutely brilliant. And, yeah, it's been good to see. Now, Arsenal trying to come forward again, but Amanda Illerstadt's got the ball, plays it back to Manu Zinsberger, signed a new contract, of course, yesterday. Another year extension for her. We thought maybe her time was up at Arsenal, not for any bad reason, just her own personal circumstances, but she's staying a bit longer. And Arsenal now coming forward again. Viv Miedema's picked the ball up in a little bit of space, running at Everton defence, threads the ball through. It's with Caitlin Ford. Can she get the cross in? She pulls it back to the edge of the 6-yard box. In fact, it doesn't matter because she was offside anyway, and Arsenal didn't have any player on the end of that cross in any case. It was good play from Viv Miedema there. God, it looks a tight offside. I just said we didn't want VAR. VAR might actually have allowed that to carry on anyway. Well, the cross would have found Alessia Russo actually, but the flag was already up. And it is a free kick to Everton. We've played nearly 5 minutes here at Meadow Park. Arsenal 0, Everton 0. And it's a very similar kind of way the game started last week against Watford. Everton quite happy to sit deep with low block. We knew they would. And they're going to try and contain us for as long as they can. They want to keep themselves in the game. But we just won the ball back high up the pitch. Beth Mead on this near side threads it through. It's a good ball. Emily Fox with a cross, but she's overhit that. There was only Caitlin Ford inside the 6-yard box anyway. And Everton have managed to scramble the ball clear, but not very far. It only comes as far as Lotta Woobenway. You have to say, if Everton keeps sitting this deep and allowing Arsenal this time, that's a great ball from Katie McCabe. Viv Miedema inside the box, tries to get it across. It's going to come to Russo. She touches it off. The shot comes in. It hits the bar. Beth Mead, it was inside the penalty area, about 12 yards out. Hit the top of the crossbar there. That was a fantastic move from Arsenal. Katie McCabe found Viv Miedema. Her cross was actually looking for Russo at first. It got deflected. Russo just touched it back to Beth Mead. She's maybe hit that too well, actually. She's hit it too well, and it's come back off the top of the crossbar. That just needed more of a gentle touch on that finish, and it may well have gone in. It beat the goalkeeper, but she just hit it too hard, and it's come back off the top of the crossbar. And that's the nearest Arsenal have come. We played 6 minutes here at Meadow Park. Arsenal 0, Everton 0. The first WSL game of 2024. Arsenal won the ball back high at the pitch again. Vicky Palova on the edge of the box. Finds Beth Mead again. She looks to, he's going to try and get a shot in. No, she plays it in towards Viv Miedema, but she couldn't quite get away from the Everton defence, and they've cleared the ball away again. And now they're looking to Long J counter-attack. They've come into our half for pretty much the first time, Everton. But that's gone out, and behind it is going to be a throw to Everton in front of that dugout over on that far side. The Everton dugout there. Arsenal 0, Everton 0, nearly 7 minutes played. Arsenal come close to scoring there. Beth Mead hit the crossbar. Wow, incredible. But it wasn't to be the early goal. Andrea spoke about an early goal, didn't he, on the show last night, how important that is in games like this. Because then Everton have to kind of open up a bit, don't they? They can't keep sitting deep when they're 1-0 down. It's just inviting trouble and pressure, isn't it? But Everton have got a free kick now in the Arsenal half. First time they've really come forward, actually. And they've got a free kick just outside the centre circle, very central. Josh says there, the FA player works here in the US, just creating a cat. Yeah, I'm watching it on the US FA player at the moment. Anyway, it's a free kick to Everton, I say, just outside the centre circles, played out to the far side. Everton looking to get an attack going, their first real attack of the game, really, but they play it back inside the centre circle, and now it's up this near side. It's Everton now just enjoying a little bit of possession, really, just to push the ball back away from their own goal. They are inside their own half, and now it's back with goalkeeper Courtney Brosnan. And Everton just looking to try and get a little bit of possession because they've not really had much of the ball in these early stages. But Arsenal won it back high up the pitch. This is the danger. Russo plays it into Viv Miedemar. Is this her moment? Viv Miedemar, but she can't quite get there. But Vicky Palova's on the far side, pulls it across, and it's a goal. Arsenal have scored. Caitlin Ford with the finish. We've played 8 minutes, and that's Everton's problem there, isn't it? We win the ball high up the pitch, and suddenly there's space in behind. And it was in the end, Viv Miedemar tried to get a shot in. The ball fell out to that far side. It was pulled back across by Vicky Palova, and Caitlin Ford couldn't miss from a few yards out. And Arsenal have the lead, and we have got. And of course, that only means one thing. 8 minutes to goal scored in 8 minutes. Caitlin Ford. Wayne Francis says, come on, you Gunners, both teams. Nave says, great start. It has been a great start from Arsenal. Callum says, Ford. Oh, my God, indeed. It is Caitlin Ford with a goal. She couldn't really miss. It was good play from Vicky Palova. Got clear down that right-hand side after Viv's attempted effort was blocked and just rolled the ball across the 6-yard box, and there was Caitlin Ford to knock it in to the empty net. Perfect start for Arsenal. Andreas has got his early goal, he said. Hopefully that will settle us down now. We can go on and really dominate this game and win, hopefully comfortably. Can we keep a clean sheet? Because that's been a problem, hasn't it? It's been an issue for this team this season, trying to keep clean sheets, and we've not been able to do it often enough. So it's an important time for us to try and do that now. Now, coming forward again, Caitlin Ford, the goal scorer on this near side, having a run at the Everton defence, goes round the outside. She's done well, Caitlin Ford, inside the penalty area, but Everton just about scrambled the ball away, and it's gone behind. I don't know if it's a corner or a throw. It's right by this corner flag on the near side. Oh, it is a corner, is it? It is a corner, yeah. Katie McCabe's gone across to take it. In fact, you might leave it to Beth Mead, is she? No, the referee's given a throw, actually. Beth Mead and Katie McCabe don't seem to agree with that decision, but that's what the referee's given. It is a throw to Arsenal right next to that corner flag on this near side. Arsenal's left. Arsenal 1, Everton 0, and it's been coming, as they say, and it definitely was. Arsenal had a lot of pressure. Beth Mead has already hit the crossbar as well. Let's not forget. Maureen says there, well done and perfect start for Arsenal. Indeed, it is a perfect start, but we need to build on it, don't we? We need to. You strike while the iron's hot, as it were, and we want to try and make sure that we, force this advantage that we've got, get another couple of goals before half time. Greg said 3-0 at half time, so let's see if he'll be right. But we've only played 11 minutes. It is 1-0, and Arsenal have hit the bar. Russo now trying to get clear on the edge of the penalty area, but Everton have defended that pretty well. But they've given the ball straight to Caitlin Ford, although she can't get it under control. And Everton can clear it away. Again, not very far. Katie McCabe wins the ball back, finds Russo on this near side, touches it off to the goal scorer, Caitlin Ford. And now Arsenal again winning the ball high up the pitch, but actually the referee has given a free kick to Everton. Maureen said it's going to be 3-1 for Arsenal, my guess. Well, I hope you're right. I hope we win the game. At this moment in time, Everton haven't even really got in at half to threaten a goal. But yeah, I mean, 3-1 would be a very, very good victory. We'll take that. Andrea said 3-1 last night, didn't he, on the show? I'll say stay with us because at half time he will be joining us live from Meadow Park. But don't forget, give us a like as well where you're on the show. It always helps the channel, it helps the team, and it helps everybody. So give us a like, it's free. And if you are new here, please subscribe. We do cover all the Arsenal women's games as well as the men. All the ball played through for Everton there, but good defending from Lotta. Woburn Moy there stepped in and won the ball. And now Arsenal coming forward. Viv Meadow Park. That's a lovely bit of control from her, but not a great pass. Looking for Caitlin Ford, and Everton have managed to get the ball back to the goal. Oh, a poor kick out there by Brosnan. Almost let in Alessia Russo there, and Everton are pinned in. They just can't get out. Viv Meadow Park now. Surely that's a foul. It is a foul. It's going to be a free kick to Arsenal on the edge of the penalty area. And Arsenal looking to get the second goal. And you do feel that if we get a 2-0 lead, we could well go on and win this game really, really comfortably. We've got Magnificent Jeff. How are you doing, my friend? Hope you are well. I'm doing very well. Yeah, thank you, my friend. I'm doing really well indeed. And it's been a good day so far. And it's been a good start for Arsenal women here. They do lead 1-0 with that very early goal. Caitlin Ford, good work from Vicky Palova. But Arsenal got this free kick on this near side. It's about 5 yards outside the penalty. It's not really a shooting chance for Beth Mead, who's going to take this. It's more of a crossing opportunity for Bev. And she does cross it towards the far post. Amanda Illistat's there. Oh, she can't quite direct that head out on target. She's always a danger, isn't she, from set pieces? She's got 3 Arsenal goals already. The big Swede, of course, a Ballon d'Or nominee, one of the top goal scorers at the World Cup for a central defender. That was amazing, was it? But she couldn't quite direct that ball. Maybe it needed to go back across the goal because Viv and Leslie were in that 6-yard box there. But it was a difficult ball to control, actually, and the header's gone wide. It's a goal kick to Everton. 14 minutes played. Arsenal 1, Everton 0. The perfect start for Arsenal in a game we simply have to win. And now we've got another opportunity here to come forward again. Alessia Russo, she's just falls backwards slightly, manages to find Emily Fox, the American, made that great debut last week, didn't she? Now the ball's played back up this near side, finds Beth Mead. Seems to have swapped sides with Caitlin Ford, actually, which is pretty good, isn't it? Don't often see that happening, do we? But anyway, here we go. Katie McCabe threads the ball through to Beth Mead on this near side. Can she get a cross in? She comes back onto that right foot. Still in possession. Beth Mead on the edge of the area. Finds Katie McCabe. She's going to whip it in with her left foot. She does whip it in with her left foot. Headed out by an Everton defender. Not very far, though, because Emily Fox wins that second ball. And that's a strange clearance, actually. And Everton almost get away with it, but not quite, because Katie McCabe steps in and she wins the ball back. Greg says, you look well after your 10K. I enjoyed it this morning, actually. It was a good run. I've got a video on my other channel, which I've been editing this morning when I got back. I'll put that up on my other channel later. It was a good run, a good event. I enjoyed it. And I was pleased with how I did as well. I did a lot better than I anticipated. I haven't run a 10K for quite a while. I've just been doing park runs, so it was nice to get a good run in, and I enjoyed it. Even though it's a bit cold and windy, but there you go. Anyway, Arsenal back in possession. It is Manu Zinsberg, all in black today. She said in a little interview yesterday, didn't she? She likes the blue kit best, and I kind of agree with her for the goalkeepers. I do think the blue kit's nicer, but anyway, there you go. It's more to do with when I think we're at home, it tends to be the black one, doesn't it? Anyway, Arsenal coming forward again. Katie McCabe can't quite thread the ball through to Viv at Meadow Park, and Everton can try and come forward. Benison on this near side, but Arsenal going to run the ball. Beth finds Viv, gets it back. Beth, nice little link up there. Beth managed to find Vicky Palova. She's got Emily Fox outside. If she picks the right ball, she does pick the right ball. Emily Fox drills it across the box. Russo with a shot just wide. Almost a perfect move that was from Arsenal. That was brilliant, brilliant football there. And Vicky Palova's at the heart of it again. And a lovely little ball out there to Emily Fox. A lovely low first-time cross across the 6-yard box. Found Russo, maybe just slightly behind her. She tried to divert it into the corner of the net. It's just gone wide. And it's a goal kick to Everton, another Arsenal chance. And it's been a bit of a theme, hasn't it, in recent games? We create a lot. We're not always putting them in, are we? We're not sticking them in the net as many times to convert. We had a conversation on the show last night, didn't we, about not converting enough chances, and that's certainly been the case already in this game. You know, we could be 3-0 up with the chance we've had in 16 minutes. You know, Beth's hit the bar. We just had that shot there from Leslie and obviously the goal. So, yeah, we need to start being a little bit more clinical, don't we? Because, you know, in a game like this against Everton, I'm sure we're going to create a lot of chances, and in the end, the goals will come. But when you're playing against the bigger teams, the top teams, you can't afford to miss 3 or 4 chances because you're not going to get as many, are you? You've got to be more ruthless. We were against Chelsea, of course, which was fantastic, but we need to do that a lot more often as well. But anyway, we're playing well, and that's the main thing. There is a free kick on this near side. I'm not sure whether it's to Arsenal or whether it's to Everton, actually. An Everton free kick. It's about, 15 yards in from this near touch line. It's going to be heavy pain to take it for Everton. And we're back off and underway. Sophie says, where can I watch? It's on the FA player, but not in England. So if you've got a VPN, change your VPN to outside of the UK. Go onto the FA player, and you should be able to watch it. Jafar says there, Vicky is our Kazala. She is so cheeky with the ball. So lucky to have her in this team. Yeah, she's been magnificent. You're absolutely right. 2-footed. She dominates that midfield, and she's created the first goal. She almost created a second one there. I helped to create a second one as well. She's brilliant, isn't she? She's everywhere, dominating that midfield. Everton are trying to come forward themselves, but that's a poor ball. Emily Fox is in there again. That's a good defensive play from the American. And then Beth tries to play the ball up the line, but run out of space. It's gone behind for a throw to Everton, which is going to be taken just in front of Andreas's seat. We can see him there on the end of the row. Good old Andreas. There we go. Kiara says, I'm in Australia, so I have nowhere to watch it. Is it not on the FA player in Australia? I don't know. I've got an American. I've got it turned to American with VPN, and I can watch it. So I don't know whether you can try that. I thought it would have been shown in Australia on the FA player. Is it not on the FA player in Australia? Is it not? Anyway, stick with us. We'll keep you updated. Everything that's going on. You'll get the full commentary here. Manu Zinsberger now with the ball at her feet finds Katie McCabe just outside the Arsenal penalty. Plays it up this near side. Caitlin Ford, the goal scorer, touches it back to Vicky Palloa. That's a good ball up the line. Looking to try to get Viv in, but it's well cut out there by the defender. But she takes too long, and Viv, in fact, was that a foul? Surely that's not a foul, referee. Come on. Anyway, Kiara says no, it's not. Oh, okay. I thought you may have been able to have access to it in Australia on the FA player, but if not, then I can't really help you, I'm afraid. I think Optus Sports has it. Someone said I was watching on Optus Sports. If you've got access to that, maybe try that. I don't know which Optus Sports channel it's on, but maybe try that as well as an option. But stay with us as well. Get the game on if you can find it, and then turn the volume down and just stay with us. Georgia says it comes on FA, but well, in England they're showing it after the game, yeah. But you can watch it now if you've got a VPN set to a different country because it's live, and they're showing it live. They're just going to record it and play it back at the end of the game due to ridiculous 3 p.m. rules. Anyway, Everton are in possession with the goalkeeper Brosnan plays it up that far side. Long ball forward, but Amanda Illistat's there, heads it down to the feet of Vicky Palova. She touches it off to Russo. Now, Lotta Woober-Moy, her ball up the line, looking for Beth Mees, deflected off. It's going to be a throw to Arsenal. It is Arsenal 1, Everton 0. 20 minutes played. It's been a good 20 minutes from Arsenal, a dominant 20 minutes from Arsenal. And the only thing missing is more goals, isn't it? We could easily have scored 2 or 3 more goals in this game. And let's hope that doesn't come back to bite us later on, as it has done. It did in our last WSL game against Tottenham, didn't it? We missed a lot of chances, ended up losing 1-0. Obviously, we have scored today, so we won't be losing 1-0, but a draw is no good, is it? We have to win this game, and we're going to probably have to score another goal at least, aren't we, to give us that cushion, because a 1-0 lead, I said it last night, I said it quite often, that any team can score a goal in any game, no matter how dominant one team is. A set piece, a mistake, an unbelievable strike. You don't know, anybody can get a goal from in any game. So a 1-0 lead is not anywhere near enough, is it? We need to find more goals while we're so dominant in the game. And let's hope that we can. But Everton are in possession now. We're on that far side. That's a poor ball given straight to the goal scorer, Caitlin Ford, but that's a poor ball by her as well. A little bit sloppy play there from both teams. Sienna says, I've put the VPN on USA and it still don't work. Oh, you've got onto the FA player, have you? Because that's what I've done. And mine's worked. I don't know. Maybe I've got it. It's FA player channel 1. I've got it on, and it's working. I've got a USA VPN on. So anyway, hopefully you can find it. Amanda Illistat now in possession for Arsenal, just inside the Arsenal half, plays up that far side. Beth Mead plays it back to Emily Fox, the new sign in her second appearance for Arsenal. A very good debut that she had. And she's had a good start to this game as well. But suddenly Everton now have got a little bit of space over on that far side. Emily Fox is coming back. In fact, it's Lotta Rubenmoy. Sorry, that is Emily Fox there with the clearance. Oh, that's a poor clearance, actually, giving it straight to Everton. It's what I said. Every team's going to have their moments, but that's a poor ball. Viv nutmegs one of the Everton players. Caitlin Ford can come away with a ball for Arsenal, but she runs into a bit of trouble. But who picks the ball up there? Vicky Palova, and that sensible pass as well finds Katie McCabe on this near side. Arsenal trying to get this second goal. Plays it back again to Leah Volti. She's dismissed talk, of course, of the move away from Arsenal. We never expected her to leave, did we? But she's just cleared that up. Amanda Illistat now plays it forward to Beth Mead over on that far side. Beth battling away for the ball. What's a loose back pass? And the Everton goalkeeper, find a bit of pressure, has to clear it away and does. But now Everton coming forward on the counter-attack. That's a good ball played through. It's going to be a one-on-one. The shot comes in. Everton have scored. Not sure if it's offside or not. It's not. The goal's been given. I said we can't keep a clean sheet. And I said that, we're always likely to concede a goal and any team will get chances. They have got chances and Everton have scored. It was a ball played through. Was there an offside? I'm not sure if there was. And it's a first-time finish. Not quite sure what Manu Zinsberger was doing. And the Everton, I'm not sure who scored for Everton there, just rolled into the net. And it's 1-1. And that is a bit of a disaster, you've got to say, for Arsenal. Again, some not great defending. And Everton have equalised. It is Arsenal 1, Everton 1. And all that pressure, all that dominance comes to nothing if you don't take your chances. Atakunda says there, oh no, and Chilits Me says, oh my God, indeed. I'm sure Arsenal can still win this game. We did kind of expect Everton to score, didn't we? Most of us said that we were going to probably concede a goal, but we wasn't maybe expecting with their first shot on target, which seems to happen to us quite a lot. Arsenal looking to come back again with Caitlin Ford on this near side. That's a good ball to Vicky Palova. That's another good ball. Caitlin Ford, can she get the cross in? She has to try and go past the defender. That's going to be a corner, though, to Arsenal. Atakunda says there, ladies, we need a win. Yes, we do need a win, but we've been the better team by quite some distance. But as I say, you don't take your chances, they can come back to haunt you. And that seems to be what's happening so far in this game. It is now Arsenal 1, Everton 1, and not good at all. Little Cubby says, I'm in Western Australia at the moment and I can only listen to commentary on FA. But, all right, okay, maybe they're not showing it in Australia. Anyway, the corner there is headed out by Everton. Katie McCabe thought about a first-time shot, changed her mind, but that's a great ball instead. Finds Beth Mead on this near side. She just took that corner, of course. Caitlin Ford gives it back to Beth. And Everton force us back again. It's been a shock to the system, that, hasn't it? LG says there, Zinsberger a mannequin yet again. Yeah, I was a bit surprised at her lack of movement there, I've got to say. With that first time finish, she didn't really do anything, did she, Manu Zinsberger? That was poor by the Arsenal goalkeeper. Jeffar says there, what do you think of the contract extension? Viv now plays it through to Beth inside the pen. Is Beth going to be able to score? Good save there. It was from Courtney Brosnan in goal for Everton. Looked as though Beth Mead was going to score a goal there. Viv did well. Lovely movement there from Beth. Nice touch, cut back inside. And then the goalkeeper was out quickly, and that was a good save. It is going to be a corner to Arsenal. We have played 26 minutes. Beth Mead's corner comes in. The header, it's going to go into the arms of the Everton goalkeeper again. And another opportunity for Arsenal goes begging. And we need to start putting the ball in the net, don't we? We've paid already for one defensive mistake. It was Amanda Illistat's headed there from that corner, but it came off the back of an Everton defender. and it is 1-1. But something else, got another chance there and give the ball away. It was again a shot from Beth Mead from the edge of the box, but it went straight into the arms of Courtney Brosnan. And another opportunity for Arsenal has gone begging, and it's not great, is it? Everton coming forward again, and not good at all, is it? Really, not good at all. Everton coming forward now again over on that far side. They're boosted by the goal. They hadn't really attacked before. It was Snodges with the Everton equaliser. The Dutch striker for Everton, and it is 1-1. Little Cubby says, same old, letting in soft goals. Just don't think Manu's good enough. No, we did say it on the show. Kiara says, is there anywhere else I can watch the match in Australia? Optus Sports, the only other place I know that's showing it. I don't know if you can get that. Other than that, I'm afraid I can't help you. Unless anybody else knows anywhere else that's showing the game. Anyway, here's a free kick to Arsenal. We played 27.5 minutes, and somehow it's Arsenal 1, Everton 1. Arsenal have dominated the game. We've had lots and lots of chances. We led 1-0 after, 7-8 minutes? And Everton have had one shot and one goal. Anyway, Arsenal coming forward again. Caitlin Ford on this near side. There's an overlap from Leah Voltis. Then she goes back to Katie McCabe. Can Arsenal find this goal? We could desperately need another one, don't we? Get ourselves back in front. That was just so poor. Anyway, Arsenal now coming forward again over on that far side. Emily Fox tries to play it into Beth Mead just inside the area. Good defending from Everton, but it isn't. In fact, it's forced behind. It's a corner. It's got to be a corner. But the referee's giving a goal kick, is she? Surely that came off the Everton defender there as Beth Mead was looking to get in over on that far side. But no. Let's have a look at the replay there. The defender, Beth gets a touch there. Surely the defender stretching there and puts it behind. Surely she does. Incredible decision, but it is a goal kick. Wow. Atakunda says there, Viv, we need a goal. Beth, Katie, Fox, come on, goals, yes. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure we'll get a goal, another one. Anyway, the Everton goalkeeper, Courtney Brosnan, has gone down with an injury. So she can't take this goal kick. She's now getting some treatment. Of course, the other night, last week, Watford didn't have a substitute goalkeeper, did they? But Everton do. Libby Hart is their substitute goalkeeper. In fact, maybe they did come off Beth Mead, actually, looking at another replay of that. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It was given as a goal kick. But the Everton goalkeeper is having some treatment now. Jeffo says there, we are so easy to give away goals. Our defence is just a version of create a chance, score a goal. Well, it seems to be, doesn't it? You know, Everton, one shot, one goal. I mean, it's really poor defensively. Just a simple ball through the middle. And it was Snodges got in behind Lotta Ruben-Moyen. First time finished, and I don't really know what Manu Zinsberger was doing there because she didn't really seem to do anything, did she? Really poor. They show the Arsenal bench there. Stina Black-Stenius again is sitting there. You wonder how long, if it stays at 1-1, at what point do you think Stina will come on? Because quite often in games, she's come on far too late. She's sitting on the bench, not even warming up, so she's not like to come on yet. Of course, it is only half an hour played. Anyway, Arsenal did just go over to that far side and have some words with Jonas, the manager, which is what Everton are doing now as well. Well, we have this break in play due to this injury to the goalkeeper. Kiara says, yeah, Optus Sport, you need to pay for it and it's not worth the money just for a month. Well, no, absolutely not. Little Coach said Optus is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, I mean, it is on Optus Sport apparently, but I don't know. I couldn't find it on there. Anyway, it will be a goal kick to Everton when we come back to get the action back up and running again. They're just showing the goal again for Arsenal. Vicky Palova did brilliantly. Great movement there from Caitlin Ford, actually, and she couldn't really miss, could she, an open goal to tap it into. But there you go. Unfortunately, that's the only goal that we've managed to get, and Everton have equalised, which is not great, is it at all? Not great at all. But anyway, there's still plenty of time left. No need to panic, is there? We've got plenty of time. I'm sure we're going to score another few goals in this game. Certainly the chances we've had. Anyway, Everton coming forward again. They're growing into this game, aren't they, Everton, since that equaliser? And Arsenal, though, do manage to win that ball back. Amanda Illistat. We've lost it, though, in midfield. It was Viv with a poor touch. She's not quite back at her best yet, is she? Paul says, possible Everton could cause an upset here. Well, as things stand at the moment, it would be, wouldn't it? Because 1-1 would be a massive upset, but there's plenty of time left. Let's not panic yet, shall we? Let's not panic yet. We've got time. Terry says, good afternoon, Richard, all in the chat. Get them likes up. Just done 10k. Yeah, I did a 10k this morning. The video will be up soon. Don't you worry about that. Stephen says there, thanks for this. Everyone are confident right now after winning 3-0 at Villa. Yeah, they won 3-0 at Villa in the cup. Yes, they had a good win last week, but we should be a better team than Villa, shouldn't we? Greg says 3 away games after this. We need a good result today. Yeah, we do. Yeah, I mean, I don't particularly look at home or away as a massive advantage in most of the games in the WSL, to be honest. But yes, we need a win here. We need to win them all, quite honestly, don't we? We need to win them all. But let's see. Paul says there, Phil Everton will get confidence from that and grab another. Well, they'll certainly look as though they've grabbed confidence from that goal. Stella's in the chat there. Come on, Everton. No. Come on, Everton. But they've kept them. I said, didn't I? You got to, when you're in a difficult away game, and for Everton is a difficult away game, of course. You've got to keep yourself in it, haven't you? They did that. They kept it at 1-0, a little bit fortunate at times. We missed a couple of chances, and then they got a counter attack and got a goal. And that's what happens in football. Every team's going to get moments in a game. Every team's going to have chances, and against this Arsenal team, you do get chances, don't you? And it doesn't take too many often, does it? We need 10 chances to get 1 goal. The opposition need 1 chance to get 1 goal, and that's not a great ratio, is it? Anyway, Arsenal now coming forward again. It's Vicky Palova again, has been magnificent in this opening 33 minutes. Leads with us as come on, you Gunners. Indeed, good to see you. Kiara says, are you watching the game? Yeah, we're watching the game here, but so stay with us because we can see it here. Lots of Women now plays up this near side. Katie McCabe for Arsenal plays that ball forward looking for Viv. Just tried to touch it on to Alessia Russo, but Everton have defended that well. In fact, Everton have defended pretty well in this first half. You have to say they've stuck at it there. They're coming forward. They're looking quite dangerous on the counter-attack as well. It's Heather Payne on this near side. Lots of Woburn Moyes across, wins the throw for Arsenal. Good defending there. Marnie says there, what do you think we do to strengthen our defence? Well, we've got good enough players there. It's just mistakes, isn't it? It's just simple mistakes. I think maybe we do need a better goalkeeper. Manu's just signed an extension, but I think we need a better goalkeeper. But that's not the only thing. Anyway, Caitlin Ford's done well on this near side, skipped away from a defender, gets inside the penalty. Caitlin Ford, the goal scorer for Arsenal, pulls it back to Beth Mead, touches it off to Katie McCabe inside the penalty, crosses it towards the edge of the 6-yard box, headed away again by Everton. Katie McCabe gets it back again on this near side, plays it out to Caitlin Ford. Can she get a cross in? No, she plays it back to Lotta Woburn-Moy. Played at 34.5 minutes. It is still 1-1. Arsenal need another goal. Well, we need another few goals, really, don't we, to make sure we win this game, but we certainly need one more for the time being. Good ball there from Amanda Illistat, finds Viv Miedemar, pings it out to that far side to Beth Mead. Is this going to be the moment for Arsenal to go back in front? Plays the ball back again to Leah Volti. Now, Vicky Palova finds Beth Mead on that far side. Beth Mead plays it across. Good defending at the near post though from Everton. And again, another Arsenal attack comes to nothing. And we're just not quite getting it. That final ball's just not quite right, is it? Stephen says, do Arsenal have enough quality to get the win? Absolutely, we do. But you've got to turn that quality into goals. And that's something that we're not doing often enough. Stella says there, these games are there to be won. The Gunners must pull up their socks. Absolutely. I totally agree with you. We've played quite well, but we're missing chances and we just can't keep doing that. Racer says we need at least a second goal before the first half. Absolutely, yeah, we do. FJ says, anyone know where I can watch the game or what TV station is broadcasting? It's on the FA Player outside the UK. Anyway, Leah Volti now bringing the ball forward for Arsenal. Can we get this second goal before half-time? We've got 10 minutes or so to find it. Caitlin Ford now on this near side, the goal scorer for Arsenal. Is she going to get a second one? She goes to the byline, chips across into the near post, but the goalkeeper's there. Courtney Brosnan, who's recovered from her injury that she had a few moments ago. And another opportunity for Arsenal goes begging. Little Cubby says they're so disappointed Mary isn't coming to Arsenal. Well, she's not coming now. Doesn't mean she won't come at the end of the season. I never felt she was going to come in January anyway. I thought that was more of a summer signing, and I think that's what's going to happen. So, but we'll see. We do need an upgrade on Manu. I think we do. I think today again proved that, hasn't it? She didn't cover herself in glory with the goal. She didn't do anything, did she? She was a bit in no man's land. She came out, stopped, and then the ball was past her before she had a chance to react. I still think Mary Earps might come in the summer, or somebody else, but we'll see. Anyway, Everton now in possession, but they've lost the ball. Caitlin Ford, who's had a good first half, tries to find Russo down this near side. Wasn't a great ball, though. Everton can clear it away. Russo's working hard to try and win it back. And that ball's played up this near side, and it's gone out for a throw to Everton. The referees give it, actually. Rendition says, we're stuck with Manu for several seasons. Well, I wouldn't say several seasons. It's only a one-year contract extension. And all that means is, this is the same in men's football as well. A player signing a new contract, all it really means is they're worth more money to sell because they've got a longer contract. So her signing a new contract doesn't mean she's not going to leave at the end of this season. Doesn't necessarily mean that. It just means that we can get more money for her if she does leave. So, if you look at what happened to obviously Leslie Russo at Man United, she wasn't under contract and we got her for nothing. So, that's the key for me. I don't necessarily always believe it means a player's going to stay for the whole length of the contract, because that doesn't always happen, does it? More so in women's football, yes, I agree. But let's see. I still think we'll buy a goalkeeper in the summer. I really do, because I just don't think Manu's quite there anymore. This corner comes in from the far post, header comes in, but doesn't really go towards the goal. Emily Fox has picked it up over on that far side, plays it back to Leah Volti. We're into the last, 7 minutes of this first half. And Arsenal still looking for that second goal. That's a great ball, actually. Finds Emily Fox over on that far side, plays it back to Vicky Palova. Can she get the cross in? She does get the cross in, but there's no Arsenal player there. Everton clear it away. It wasn't a great clearance, actually. It was more up than out. And Everton have picked the ball up, and now they're trying to bring it forward, but that's been kicked out over on that far side. It's going to be a throw to Arsenal. Amanda Illistat takes it, finds Lotta Woober-Moy. Arsenal trying to do things a lot quicker now as we come down towards half-time. Lucy says there, what channel is it on Optus? Not sure if anybody knows. Marnie says there, who do you think will retire at the end of the season, if anyone? I don't think anyone's going to retire, are they? Not in this current squad, I don't think, but we'll see. Anyway, Leah Volti plays the ball forward to Viv Miedemar, but again, she can't hold the ball up. She's not played particularly well again, Viv, in this first half. We're just waiting for it to click through again, aren't we, following her injury? And it's not quite happening for her, is it? It's gone out though for a throw on this near side. Caitlin Ford, the Arsenal goal scorer. Seems like a long time ago, doesn't it, when Caitlin Ford fired us ahead, and it is now 1-1, and we need to find another goal, hopefully before half time. Emily Fox finds at Beth Mead, and it goes back again to Amanda Illistat. And then she pings the ball over to this near side. That's a good pass to Caitlin Ford. She's got Katie McCabe outside of Caitlin Ford. It opens up in front of her. Caitlin Ford inside the penalty area. She tries to cut inside and well tackled, actually. It's going to be another corner, though, to Arsenal. We're into the last 5 minutes of the first half. Caitlin Ford there driving forward. It opened up a little bit of space there. She tried to cut inside, but she was tackled there just before she could get a shot away. Maybe she should have pulled the ball back a little bit earlier. It's a corner to Arsenal over on that far side. Atakunda says there, where can I watch the replay? Well, it'll be on the FA player. The corner comes in low towards the near post. Russo was trying to get there. And again, an Everton defender's managed to touch it round that post. It's going to be another corner to Arsenal. Again, it's over on this near side. Beth Mead with it again. That's just a replay, that last one. Anyway, this one comes into the near post again. It's headed away. Vicky Palova puts it back into the box, and Everton scramble it clear. They have defended well in this first half, you have to say. And Arsenal with a quick free kick. The ball's into the box to Caitlin Ford. Again, it's good defending from Everton. In fact, she was offside. We took that free kick too quickly, and it's been cleared away. And it's a free kick now to Everton, which goalkeeper Brosnan's going to take. 4 minutes till half-time. And it is Arsenal 1, Everton 1. not what we was anticipating in this game. Certainly, some of us wasn't. Greg was saying he would probably 3-0 at half time, and it isn't going to be 3-0, is it? I'll be happy if we can get a second goal and lead 2-1 at half time, but time is running out. There will be some stoppage time, of course, because there was that injury to the goalkeeper, as we said, and there's an injury now to another Everton player in midfield, and it's going to be another free kick to Everton. It is Arsenal 1, Everton 1. We've played 42 minutes. It was Caitlin Ford there with the foul, and it is going to be a free kick to Everton, which they've taken quickly into the last 3 minutes of normal time at the end of this first half. Paul says, I'm seeing Everton going 2-1 here. Don't say that, but I wouldn't rule it out at this moment in time. I mean, Arsenal played pretty well in this first half, but we just are not. When we get into the final third, we're just not being anywhere near clinical enough, are we? We're just not. And, you know, this has been a recurring problem, which is so strange when you look at our forward players. You know, we've got the WSL all-time record goal scorer. Yes, she's not quite back to her best yet, Viv. We've got Alessia Russo, one of the best centre forwards in the world, and Beth Meadow who was before her injury the best player in the world, and yet we are struggling to score goals. It seems crazy, really. But is it going to be the substitutions again? Because that's what happened last week, wasn't it? Stina come off the bench, got a goal very quickly. Frida Marnham come off the bench, got a goal last week. Is it going to be the substitutes again this week? Is that what's going to happen? FJ says our finishing has been lacking this season. I can't wait till Meadow gets back to her best. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. A long ball over the top. We need Viv back to her best. She's taken a bit of time, but you know, you got to understand she was out for a very, very long time. And some players get back to their form quickly, as Beth Mead has done, and some take longer. You just have to accept that, unfortunately. Stephen says it was the same against Watford. Yeah, it was. Although we got 2 goals in that first half against Watford, didn't we? We got the 2 early goals, and yes, we give away a daft goal after we were 3-0 up. But this time we've given a daft goal away, we're only 1-0 up. And that makes it tough, doesn't it? I was coming forward to get over on that far side. Vicky Palova again, who once again has been absolutely magnificent in this first half for Arsenal. Anyway, we're still coming forward now. Emily Fox on the edge of the penalty, touch it off to Beth Mead. Now it's with Amanda Illerstadt and Lotta Wooben-Moy. Good possession from Arsenal. Now it's played out to that far side. That's a great ball. Beth Mead is in behind the Everton defence. She tries to pull it back to Vicky Palova. She's still got the ball. It comes inside the 6-yard box to Russo, but Everton scramble it clear again. And that final touch is still missing from Arsenal, isn't it? Still missing. FJ says Eddie Nude on Leah. Well, she's going to be maybe in the squad in the next couple of weeks. She won't be starting games yet, but she might well be on the bench. Could even be on the bench next week, they were saying. Anyway, Arsenal in possession now. Ball play back to Viv Miedemar. Are we going to see a little bit of magic from her in this game? She did get the winning goal in this fixture last season. A very good goal it was. That was just a couple of weeks before her injury, of course. She'd love to get back on the score sheet in this game. I think the Everton game, was that her last WSL goal that she scored? I think it might have been before her injury. Anyway, Arsenal now coming forward again. Good play again from Vicky Palova. She has been magnificent. She's been our best player again. Leah Volti now trying to keep this attack going. She's done well. Leah Volti touches it off to Katie McCabe. Are we going to get a cross in? Caitlin Ford now on this near side. We've played the 45 minutes. It's just a stoppage time to come. Can Arsenal get this second goal now before the break? Amanda Illerstadt finds Lotta Wooben-Moy. Everton defending well, making it difficult for us to find some space. Leah Walty's been tackled there, and Alessia Russo tries to win it back. We're now Everton looking for a counter-attack on this near side, looking for a Heather Payne, but the ball's gone out. Atakunda says they're actually expecting a goal from Miedemar. Yeah, well, we're hoping for one. We want to see one, don't we? It's been a long time since a Viv Miedemar goal, of course. We're looking forward to that next one. And what a time it would be to get. It's going to be 4 minutes of stoppage time at the end of this first half. We thought there'd be some with the injury that we had. So there's going to be 4 minutes. We've played nearly one of those 4 minutes already. Caitlin Ford now getting clear down this near side. It's her goal that gave Arsenal that early lead. But we haven't been able to build on that. Now it's with Leah Volti. Lovely ball up the line. Oh, it's going to fall. Is it inside the box of Viv Miedemar? Is this going to be the moment for Viv? It's a tight angle. Good save from the goalkeeper, Brosnan. Oh, denies Viv there. that would have thought that was going to be her moment there. Maybe the ball fell to her a little bit kindly. She was sharp there, nipped it past the defender. The angle was tight. She tried to squeeze it over the goalkeeper. That's a good save, actually. You have to say that was a very, very good save. But a save it was, and Viv was denied. That was the moment we've been waiting for, almost the moment we've been waiting for. But it wasn't meant to be, was it? Lotta Woburn plays the ball forward to Beth Mead. Has gone out for a throw to Arsenal over on that far side. We've played nearly 3 minutes of the 4 of stoppage time. We're still in possession now with Alessia Russo. That's gone out for a throw again to Arsenal. FJ says, is it just me or does it feel like Russo is playing out of position? She doesn't seem so effective when she's out wide. Well, she's not really out wide, is she? But she drifts around. Obviously, in this game, she's playing as the sort of centre forward, isn't she? But she does drift out wide anyway. It's just part of her game, isn't it? And there's a foul there on Emily Fox. We're into the last minute or so of stoppage time at the end of this first half. Can Arsenal find the lead again? Katie McCabe finds Leah Volti. That's a good cross. It's a good cross. Header comes in. It's a goal. It is 2-1. And it's Beth Mead with the header. Leah Volti's cross. And finally, Arsenal get the goal to make it 2-1 right on half time. And it's Beth Mead with the header. It was Leah Volti's cross. Really good cross it was as well to that far post. Beth's come in from 6 yards, headed it in the corner. A nice, simple header. A good Arsenal move. A bit more direct from Arsenal, and it's paid off. We've got the goal. Stephen says, Meadow. LJ says, Meadow. Paul says, game over. Well, we thought it was game over when we got the early goal, and it wasn't. So I wouldn't be necessarily convinced it's going to be game over now. But Beth Mead has got the goal. Arsenal lead at 2-1, and we're into the last few seconds of this first half. It's been a struggle a bit for Arsenal, hasn't it? We got the early goal which we wanted. We conceded a daft one, and now we've just gone 2-1 back in front. And Arsenal win this game, and that looks a lot better now, doesn't it? It looks a lot better now. Things were almost looked like they were getting away from us a little bit in this game, but Meadows there with their header. That's her 4th goal of the season, and Arsenal back in front. And we're just coming up now to the final few moments of this first half. There's going to be a free kick though to Everton, just in front of the Everton dugout over on that far side. In fact, it's a throw to Everton. Sorry, we're into the. We've played all of the stoppage time that we were given. Is there going to be any more stoppage time the referee's going to add on or not? Let's have a look and see. The throw goes up the line, and Everton still trying to come forward. We're just waiting for that half-time whistle, or maybe Arsenal can get a third goal before the break. Caitlin falls, she's chipped, and it's going to be a free kick to Arsenal. Still we play on. We played 30 seconds over the stoppage time that was allocated, so we'll have to see what happens. But it is a free kick now to Arsenal. There's going to be a yellow card in the referee's hand. Not too sure which Everton player that was that picked up that yellow card, but it doesn't matter too much for the time being. Arsenal got a free kick in the last moments here of this first half. Are we going to get the third goal? If you give us a like, then we may well get the third goal. We need to get 100 likes again, don't we? Because this is getting a habit now. So give us a like. And if you do, it was Garley that got booked, Aurora Garley that got booked for Everton. And we've got this free kick, maybe a chance to get a third goal. We've played 5 minutes of stoppage time. Only 4 was given. So I don't know where this extra minutes come from. But we'll take it if it's going to mean we get a chance to get a third goal again right on half-time. It's going to be Beth Mead with the free kick. Lofted towards the edge of 6-yard box. Header comes in from Lotta Woburn. It's going to come to Caitlin Ford, and she's volleyed it wide. And you imagine that's going to be that. In fact, the referee has blown the half-time whistle. It is half-time at Meadow Park. Arsenal 2, Everton 1. And Arsenal dominated the game. We played pretty well, but it was a case of a lot of missed opportunities. Beth Mead had already hit the crossbar when Caitlin Ford put us in front after 8 minutes. It was a good move. Viv tried to get clear in the box. The ball fell to Vicky Plover over on that far side. She knocked it to the byline and then drilled it across the 6-yard box. Caitlin was there to fire into the empty net. And at that stage, it looked as though Arsenal were going to go on and win comfortably. We had other chances that we missed. Wasn't able to get the second goal. And then Everton, with their only shot on target, It was a counter attack. It was Katja Snodges, it was, who put the ball in the net. Not great goalkeeping from Manu Zinsberger, who just stood and watched, and that made it 1-1. And Arsenal looked a little bit sloppy, really, in terms of missing chances. You know, we had a lot of opportunities. The final ball just didn't quite come to us. Yes, Everton have defended well, but we need to be more clinical, and we haven't been. But we did get the goal just before half-time. It was Leah Volti's cross from the left-hand side, a good ball to the far post. Beth Mead arrived and headed it in from the edge of the 6-yard box to put us in front. And we'll take that. Of course we will. I'm sure there's going to be more to come. Little Cubby says, I can't find a like button. It should be down there somewhere. I don't know where it is. It's somewhere down there, isn't it? At the bottom of the video, usually. Next to the subscribe button. Anyway, they're just showing a few of the chances in that first half. Right, I'm going to see if we can get Andreas on the show, shall we? I'm going to send him a link through. If he can get a signal, he'll come in, I'm sure. Let's have a look, shall we? Right. Let's see if we can find Andreas. See if we can get Andreas on, shall we? Let's have a look and see. Now, there was, of course, a great picture that he sent us, didn't he? I said it, send me a link. I've just sent you the link, my friend. I've just sent you the link. Please join. And there was this great picture there that we saw that Andreas sent us with Andreas and Amar at the ground. Look at that. Fantastic. What a great picture that is. Brilliant stuff. So hopefully Andreas will be with us very shortly. I've just sent the link across to him there. So he should be able to come into the show and talk about that first half, which was probably a typical first half in many ways for this season, hasn't it been? You know, with missed opportunities, not making the most of all the pressure that we've created. And yeah, in the end, we're winning, and that's the main thing. But yeah, we need to be more clinical in front of goal. Absolutely no doubt about that. We need to be more clinical in front of goal, or it's going to be a struggle. Anyway, just we have got on cue. Make sure during this half-time break as well, you pick up the can you hear us?
Hello, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
It's very loud here. I just stopped talking. I hope you can hear me.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Fortunately, we scored the second goal not before halftime. I think there's a lot of work to do. And, as I said for the Friday show in my video clip, we have always problems against low block. And this is another proof. We are not creating chances. We are not creating situations in their box. There's always ball possession. We're playing around, but not in their box and not creating chances. And Everton had one shot on goal and ridiculous defended from us. One shot on goal is enough for an opponent from us to score a goal. Yeah, it's really ridiculous.
Yeah, that's been the tale of the season in many ways, hasn't it? And I mean, I think we've played well, but yeah, it's just that final third, isn't it? We haven't created as many chances as we should have done, but we still could have scored 2 or 3 more goals, couldn't we?
Yes, there was one big chance, I think, for Leslie, short after the 1-0. Yeah, we could have scored more, but there are not these situations when you say, this is a must create a goal, or this is 100% chance. Now we can see it's always playing around the box and not, yeah. For me, it's not enough pressure. We let them play out of their box, and we should press higher, I think, and try to bring the ball in their box.
Yeah, I mean, if we can get that final third actions right, obviously we're going to win this game pretty comfortably, aren't we? Because we're the better team. Now we're in front, we should go on and get the third and fourth goal and win fairly comfortably. But yeah, we make it hard for ourselves every week, don't we, at the minute?
Yeah, we make life difficult for ourselves. And I'm not sure that we will win this match. if we allow them another shot on goal, then there might be the equalizer again. I don't know what we are doing in defense, and yeah, maybe a few changes would help. I would bring Stina and maybe Chloe. Yeah, it's not convincing what we are doing, and yeah, if we had gone with 1-1 in halftime, it wouldn't have looked too good. But fortunately, Beth scored this goal with the assistance of the Everton goalkeeper.
Yeah, I mean, I think it was important to get that goal, wasn't it? Now it's the platform, isn't it, now to go on in the second half and win this game.
To celebrate their birthday week here with us today at Meadow Park.
Harry is just behind me.
Oh, good stuff. Good stuff.
Yeah, and I already met Amar. Yeah.
Yeah, we've seen your picture. We've seen your picture. Yeah, great stuff.
I think we should press higher and more. Yeah, we should be more aggressive, more dynamic. As I said, I would bring Stina and Chloe. Yeah. But one thing is extremely good to see. It's with her passes, with her eye for the match, for the situations. There were, I think, 2-3 passes from her. Nobody can do this better than with, because she sees situations and finds her teammates. That's just great to see. Yeah, but they should make more out of this.
Exactly, yeah. That's I say it's been our problem all season with the attacking talent that we've got. We're not scoring enough goals, are we? Every single week it's the same. And yes,
yeah.
You know, we may well win this game, and it may not be a problem today. But when we play against a better team, you know, I know against Chelsea we scored 4, but it has been a problem, hasn't it? And it's something we need to work on, because we've got the players. We shouldn't be struggling to score goals as much as we are, should we?
Yeah, how could we score 4 goals against Chelsea? It's a miracle. Yeah. If you see the performance from today, it's a miracle how we scored 4 goals. And expecting the next opponent in the FA Cup, Man City, they would punish us for such a slow, sloppy performance, and for the mistakes in defense. I can't understand how Everton scored this goal. It was out of nothing, and
out of nothing. And we've got Emma with us as well. Emma, how you doing?
Yeah, guys, all right? Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Yeah, just about. Yeah.
Yeah, I echo what Andrea said. Right? Yeah, come on, nothing. We just cut through our defense. We're just so vulnerable when Leah's not there. Until she's back, it's not going to be safe.
Yeah. Whereabouts are you in the ground?
Huh?
Whereabouts are you in the ground? You're not
I'm just out corner of the ground. Just, yeah, I can't sit down, man. Yeah.
All right. Yeah. What did you make of that first half then?
Meadow Park, it's been full time at the Emirates, the Arsenal men's side. They have triumphed. It was 5-0 against Crystal Palace in the Premier League.
That's quite loud, isn't it?
Yeah, it's very loud.
Take
care, guys. Sorry. Take care. All the best.
Okay, mate. Thanks for joining us.
And Arsenal are ahead 2-1.
I couldn't really hear him too much. I think he's standing right next to the speakers. Which didn't help you, but anyway.
Amar is in North End, and there are. You can only stand there. While I have season ticket, I've reserved seats in the East Bank. But when I look back 4 or 5 years, when I was here for the first time, I think the attendance was 800, and you can't compare it with now.
No.
I'm sure it's sold out, and it's great atmosphere. Yeah. But the girls should do better with this atmosphere. Yeah, let's hope we score an early 3rd goal. Then Everton must open their defense and the low block, and then it should open more spaces or chances for us. But I think it's the problem that except this, there's no other of our players finding spaces. The creativity is lacking today. Creativity, finding spaces, speed. So far it's easy for Everton to defend.
It has been too easy. Yeah, you're right. It has been a bit too easy, but they've defended well, you know, and we should expect that, though, shouldn't we? Teams are going to come to Meadow Park and they're going to defend. And we need to find ways to break that, and we haven't done it enough in this game. But we are winning, and let's hope second half now we can build on that second goal and go on and get an early third. That's what we need, don't we?
Yeah, let's hope so.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So,
thank you very much for joining us, my friend. We will enjoy the second half, and we'll see you very soon.
Okay. See you then. Bye.
Thank you. Speak to you later, Andreas. Good to see you. So there we go. Andreas joining us there live from Meadow Park. I mean, he's right. We're not making the most of the opportunities that we're creating, are we? Quite honestly, but I'm sure the second half will be better. I'm just going to quickly nip and get a cup of tea. So stay with me, and I'll be back very, very soon. And we'll be here for the second half. Thanks to Andreas and Amar there for joining us. So we are back for the second half. We just kicked off. There's been no changes. It is still Arsenal 2, Everton 1. And I've got my cup of tea. And as traditional, I've got my Yorkie. Now, don't forget, other chocolate bars are available. Unless Nestle want to sponsor the channel. And then we'll be an exclusive Yorkie channel. But until they do, I will enjoy my Yorkie, though. You got to have a Yorkie with a cup of tea, haven't you? Just the standard rules, isn't it? Anyway, Beth Mead now coming forward on this near side. Let's get that third goal early in the second half, as we said at half time. And hopefully we can go on and win this game fairly comfortably. Emily Fox trying to get forward there, but she's bundled off the ball. And Everton back in possession. Well, that's a poor ball. Vicky Paloma. Oh, sorry, Leah Vulty finds Katie McCabe. Leah Vulty again. Assist for the second goal. Leah Vulty plays out to that far side. Caitlin Ford, the first goal scorer today, finds Leah Vulty again. Now it's with Lotta Woburn Moy. Brooke says, nice sunny day. Andrea says his coat on. Can't believe it. Yeah, I know. Shocking, isn't it? Anyway. Oh, let's see. Russo's won the ball over on that far side. Manages to keep it in. Can she get the cross in? Plays it back to Katie McCabe. People lays it off. Vicky Paloma on the edge of the box finds Emily Fox. Plays it to the far post. Oh, it's just gone wide. Not sure if that was meant to be a shot or a cross there from Emily Fox. But good play from Vicky Paloma again. First time ball there. Just past that far post. Almost a chance there for the third goal. Viv Miedemar was coming in. She was about to tap in. Anyway, it is still 2-1. Viv now on the edge of the box. Plays it back to Vicky Paloma. Can she get a shot away? Oh, it was deflected. Just opened up there for Vicky Paloma. And the shot was blocked, but she's got the ball back again. Yes, she won a throw for Arsenal. No, she hasn't. Ever kept it in. But Arsenal started this second half, really strongly on top. Yeah, it's gone out this time. It is going to be a throw to Arsenal. We have played 49 minutes. It's still 2-1, looking for this third goal. Leah Vulty does really well. Touches the ball off to Lotta Woburn Moy. Now it's with Katie McCabe over on that far side. Can Arsenal get this third goal? Ball is now back with Amanda Illerstadt. And she touches it back to Manu Zinsberger. Yeah, she could have done better with that goal. But anyway, we've said that a few times now, haven't we? It's not a new story, is it? Amanda Illerstadt now again. She's got Emily Fox ahead of her. She finds the American. Bringing the ball forward for Arsenal. A lot of space here for Emily Fox. Finds Beth Mead. That's a good ball. Beth Mead pulls it back towards the penalty spot. Again, there's no Arsenal player attacking that ball. It's cleared away by Everton. And we've played 50 minutes. It's been 49 minutes of pretty much all Arsenal pressure. And it's only 2-1. Anyway, Katie McCabe over on that far side. Plays that line. Caitlin Ford, the first Arsenal goal scorer. Can she get the cross in, twisting and turning away from the defender, who does well, actually. And Everton have defended well. And we've got to give them credit for that, you know. Yes, we haven't always made the right decisions in that final third. The movement sometimes hasn't been great. But you have to give Everton credit for that as well. Russo now plays the ball out to that far side. Caitlin Ford again. Russo's gone ahead of her. It's not a great ball, though, is it? Again, it's not a great ball. It's gone behind for a goal kick. And that's where it's going wrong for Arsenal, isn't it? That is where it is going wrong for Arsenal. That final ball. had no chance of getting that ball back, and it went out for a goal kick, which Everton have taken. Just the ball still inside their own penalty area. Arsenal aren't pressing too high. That's a long ball forward. Amanda Illistat's under a little bit of pressure here. The Swede, surely she's fouled their referee. Yes, she was. Pushing the back. She was just struggling a little bit there, Amanda, though, wasn't she? The pace there of the Everton striker who scored the goal for them. Sodjes there. It was, and it's a free kick, though, to Arsenal, which Amanda Illistat is going to take herself. It was her that was fouled. And she touches it back to goalkeeper Manu Zinsberger. Now it's played out to Lotta Woburn-Moy. Arsenal trying to play it out from the back. Of course, that led us to problems at the last game, but lovely play that was from Viv Miedemar. Finds Emily Fox. That's a nice ball in field as well to Vicky Plover. This is a lovely move. Russo finds Beth Mead. This will be a great goal. Russo shot straight at the goalkeeper. That would have been a fantastic goal. What football that was there from Arsenal. Brilliant, brilliant stuff. Lovely one-touch pass in there. Absolutely ripped Everton to pieces there. Russo to Mead. Mead played it back again to Russo. Her first time shot was straight at the goalkeeper. In fact, it was an offside. Was there an offside anyway? I think it was an offside anyway. Oh, that's a shame. It would have been a great goal, but it wouldn't have been because it wouldn't have counted anyway. But it was a lovely bit of football there from Arsenal. Really, really incisive one-touch passing. Opened up the Everton defence. But again, it's a poor finish. It's a poor finish, you have to say. Even though it wouldn't have counted anyway. It was a very, very poor finish. Anyway, Everton took this free kick. And they're trying to come forward over on that far side. They're still inside their own half. They've not really threatened a goal at all in this game. It's that one shot, but it's the one goal that they've scored. And they've won a throw over on that far side in front of the changing rooms. Well, the tunnel area where the changing rooms are. The throw goes up the line. But Vicky Palover steps in, wins it back for Arsenal. Good play, but Everton have won that ball in midfield. Again, we won it back, though. Now it's with Viv Miedemar looking for a pass. Instead, she just touches it back to Amanda Illistat. And she goes over that far side to Lotta Woburn-Moy. Paul says, can't see Everton coming back from this. Well, I wouldn't never rule them out with our defending at times. Still, we're trying to play out from the back again. And this is looking good. We did this last time and it led to a chance. Russo now turns away from the defender, plays it into Beth Mead. Emily Fox is outside her. Emily Fox is going to be a moment. Oh, she tried to cross. Maybe she should have tried a shot there. Instead, she tried to play it across to the far post. It was clear though. It wasn't a great ball in the end. And again, we've made the wrong decision, haven't we, in that final third? Caitlin Ford over on that far side. Can Arsenal get this third goal? Katie McCabe. Can she get the cross in from that far side? She does, but it's deflected behind. It's going to be a corner to Arsenal. 54 minutes played. Paul says they can't even seem to get in the half. No, but that happened in the first half, didn't it? We had the ball in their half for like 20 minutes, and then they broke out once and scored. So I wouldn't totally rule them out yet. Get this third goal because I think that'll settle us down, and then from that position there, we should go on and obviously get all 3 points. Anyway, this corner is going to be played in by Beth Mead over on that far side towards the near post. It's that only half cleared away by Everton. They do manage to complete the job now, though, on this near side. The ball's going to be played up the pitch. Is it? Oh, in fact, it's given away. That's a poor ball. Amanda Illistat plays it forward to Viv Miedemar. Viv threads it through to Caitlin Ford. She just can't quite get on the end of it. The defender comes across, and it's another. Is it another corner to Arsenal? I think it might well be. Amanda Illistat there played the ball forward. Viv's lovely little pass through with eye of a needle. In fact, it was a nutmeg through the defender. And then it's a corner to Arsenal. Good defending again from Everton, but Patrick says we've got the second goal. It was Beth Mead with the second goal with a header from Leah Volt's cross. Yeah, Beth Mead, her fourth goal since her return from injury. Plus, she got one for the Lionesses, didn't she, as well? National break. Anyway, this corner is going to come in from Katie McCabe on this near side. It's a decent ball. Goalkeeper doesn't really get hold of it. If it comes to Beth Mead, does it? Oh, Everton struggle to clear it away. And in fact, the referee's now given a free kick anyway. Patrick says there we should be killing this game off by now. We should, absolutely. We should have killed it off by now. We haven't. And it's been a recurring theme this season, hasn't it? Unfortunately. Anyway, Everton now in possession inside their own penalty area. Again, Arsenal pressing high at the pitch, winning the ball back. Caitlin Ford, surely we're going to get this third goal sooner rather than later. And I think we need it as well, just to settle us down. And then you can see us going on from that base and maybe going on and getting the job done fairly comfortably in the end. Katie McCabe, though, finds Viv over on that far side. It's Caitlin Ford. Again, she's going to have a run at this Everton defence. Can she get a cross in? She's not able to do so at the moment, so she plays it back instead to Leah Volti. Finds Amanda Illestat very central, midway inside the Everton half. It's not a great ball, and Viv couldn't make anything of that. And Everton bring the ball away. Terry says we need a Stina stunner. Well, she's not going to get one if she's sat on the bench, is she? We need to get Stina on the pitch first. We played 57 minutes, so it might not be too long until we do see Stina Blackstenius coming off the bench in this game. Surely she's going to have to get a good 25 minutes, half an hour. Anyway, Vicky Palova now brings the ball forward for Arsenal. Threads it first, a great ball. Russo's crossed towards the far post. Caitlin Ford threw herself at it. Couldn't get anything on it. Had she got a touch on that, it may well have been 3-1. Lovely ball again, though, from Russo on this near side. Drilled that cross in. And Caitlin Ford threw herself at it, but she wasn't quite able to stretch enough to get a connection. Now Everton have played this well, actually, over on that far side. This is a danger. They did this once in the first half and scored, and they may well try and look to do it again in this second half as well. They've got the ball on this near side now. It's with Bissell, plays it back, and this is the best spell Everton have had in this second half. Paul says, yeah, Arsenal will score again, 100% all over him. Yeah. We're 100% all over them in that first half, and we still only scored them 2 goals and one right at the end. So I just want a third goal. I think we'll all feel a lot happier getting that third goal, because you do feel as though, even though Everton have had very little of the ball in our half of the pitch, I worry that if they get another chance, they may well score. So I definitely want us to get this third goal, and then you feel as though that might well kill Everton off. They're going to make 3 substitutions, actually, Everton, in a moment. They've got 3 substitutes just about to come on, but the ball's still in play and they are still in possession. They've had possession for the last minute or two, and they're still coming forward now. Everton looking for their second equaliser of the game, and it's Bissell on this near side. There's a player overlapping, which she may well need to use, and she does. This is good play from Everton. They've managed to get the ball down the pitch. Not often they've been in our half, and they haven't at all in the second half. Oh, that's a good ball over the top. All good defending actually there from Lotta Wogan-White. Had to be as well, or Everton would have had an overload on this near side. We managed to come back from that. Patrick says there, Man City, Man United plus Chelsea and Tottenham and Liverpool will be watching this and thinking, nah, they can't put their chances away. We'll wipe the floor with them. Well, I don't know about that. We'll probably still end up winning like 5-1 or something. Greg says, tense until we get a 2-goal cushion. Yeah, absolutely. Paul says, any new players coming on for them? Yeah, there's going to be 3 substitutions now, actually. I'm not quite sure they are yet because the ball hasn't gone out of play. They've been standing on the sidelines patiently waiting the free Everton substitutes, and they've not been able to come on yet because the ball hasn't gone out of play. It's back with Manu Zinsberger now inside the Arsenal penalty. It goes long up that far side. Arsenal just got a little bit sloppy here, but we just won the ball back there. Leah Volti steps in. Can we get the goal here on the counter-attack? We had an unusual way to score in this game when we've dominated so much. Now it has gone out for a throw, and now Everton will make those substitutions. And Arsenal aren't showing any signs of bringing any players on yet anyway. Anyway, number 11 is going off for Everton. That is Emma Bissell. She is going off. And Caroline Olsen's going off as well. And Everton making these substitutions. And it looks as though Heather Payne's going off as well. They're the 3 players off. Let's have a look and see who the 3 new players coming on are. Megan Campbell is coming on, another defender. And Madsen's coming on as well. Ricky Madsen is coming on. I didn't see the other one, actually. Who the other substitute was that came on for Everton. Anyway, they've made their 3 changes now. Everton just trying to freshen things up. A couple of new defenders on as well. They've been under a lot of pressure in this game, Everton, but they haven't really cracked it, have they? Terry says, the good thing is, Patrick, Chelsea already thought they had that and we stuffed them. Yeah, absolutely we did. And we still got to play them all again, of course. Man United quite soon. Arsenal trying to come forward now. Lotta Wubben-Moy does well. Caitlin Ford over on that far side now, touches it back to Lotta Wubben-Moy again. Dinks a ball into midfield to Vicky Palova. Tries to turn away, loses the ball, but Leah Volti's there. And suddenly Everton have picked up possession again, and this is where they can be dangerous. It is Hannah Bennison there, wins it back now. They're coming forward. They've got a player free over on that far side. Everton, the last thing we need is them to score again. It's been one of them strange sort of games. So anyway, Caitlin Ford just won the ball back for Arsenal. With defensive position, does well, finds Beth Mead. She tries to let it run for Emily Fox, but Emily Fox wasn't close enough to her. And again, Everton have picked the ball up. Arsenal have just been sloppy the last few minutes here. Not been great. Maybe we need to start making some changes to freshen things up a little bit. But that ball there from Everton over on that far side has gone out of play. It's going to be a throw to Arsenal, which Katie McCabe's going to take from that far side. Arsenal's left. Yeah, sloppy. A bit sloppy there. Arsenal have been there for, 5 minutes? Giving the ball away, not really keeping possession particularly well, and inviting a little bit of pressure on us from Everton, which is the last thing that we need. Anyway, Manu Zinsberger now finds Emily Fox on this near side for Arsenal, the American new signing, only a second appearance for the club. She's played quite well today. Amanda Illistadt dinks the ball over to that far side. Katie McCabe. And Arsenal have lost possession again. Says just joined. Anyone know how long's left in the game? Yeah, we played 62 minutes. Russo now has got an opportunity, and instead she plays the ball square to Emily Fox, finds Beth Mead. And again, Beth Mead tried to link up with Emily Fox, didn't quite get enough on that ball, and it's cleared away. Beth Meadows won it back for Arsenal, plays it to the edge of the penalty area to Viv Miedemar. Can she get a shot away? Oh, she does get a shot away, but it curls away from the goal and behind into those Everton fans. Behind that Everton goal that they're defending in this second half there for Courtney Brosnan, and it's going to be a goal kick to Everton. Terry says, come on, chat, there's nearly 3 times as many in the chat than likes. Hit that. Yeah, if we get the likes up, then we'll get the goals, because that's how it tends to work. We want to try and get to 100 likes. Come on, guys, give us 100 likes. Just keep liking. And then we'll score some more goals. Paul says what a game we'll have if Everton score. Well, no, we don't want Everton to score, though, do we? Atakunda says we need another goal to be on the safe side. Absolutely, no, we definitely need another goal. There's no question about that. But Everton are enjoying their best spell in this second half, but now Arsenal coming forward. Russo touches it back to Caitlin Ford on that far side, tries to get it back to Russo, but again it's hit the defender, deflected, and Everton clear it away. And another Arsenal attack doesn't lead to even a shot at goal. We're lacking shots at goal in the second half so far. For all our possession, we're not, as Andrea said at half time, we're not really creating too many clear chances, are we? Not at all. Anyway, it is now Emily Fox trying to come forward down this near side. Beth Mead does really well. Plays that ball through to Viv Miedemar inside the penalty. Plays a square ball to Russo. It's just behind her. Caitlin Ford should pick this up. Now it's with Leah Volti. Touches it off to Katie McCabe. Drills it across the 6-yard box. Again, there's no Arsenal player there. And Everton clear it away. The frustration starting to build here. Leah Volti plays out to that far side. Katie McCabe again. Can she line up across? Instead, she finds Caitlin Ford on the edge of the area. Touches it off to Leah Volti. This is good play from Arsenal, though. Is it going to lead to a shot at goal? Amanda Illistadt plays it out to Lotta Wubben-Moy. That's a good ball forward, actually. It's with Caitlin Ford. She took it away from Viv, actually, there. And in fact, was it an offside? Anyway, there was already an offside in the build-up to that. And another Arsenal attackers fizzled out. Frustratingly for Arsenal. Is it time to make some substitutions, do we think? I think it might well be. I think we need to start making some substitutions here. Getting Stina Blackstenius on and get her to get the third goal. She did last week. She came off the bench and got the third goal last week, and she may well do that again in this game, but she won't if she stays on the bench, will she? We've played 65 minutes. This is the time, isn't it? 25 minutes to play. We're nearly midway through this second half. We need to get some changes on. Come on, Jonas. Change the team. Make your substitutions. Anyway, Leah Volti touches it off to Emily Fox. Emily Fox brings the ball forward and plays up this near side. Beth Mead got a little bit of space, Beth. Very wide. It's her goal so far that, she's just been fouled there. Surely that's a free kick. And it is. It was a foul on there. It's just who was that committed that foul? It was Claire Wheeler, and it's going to be a free kick to Arsenal on this near side. Patrick says, I think Emma Hayes leaving Chelsea, they'll struggle a lot. Jonas, please get Stina Blackstenius on right now. Yes, I would be getting her on as well. Absolutely agree with you. Akunda says it has been performing. Yeah, she's playing okay. She's just lacking a little bit of sharpness in and around the goal. Anyway, Terry says 3-1 equals 50 likes, 4-1 75, 5-1 100, and we all want 6-1. Exactly. Yeah, let's get the likes up to 100, and we'll start to see some goals. Quite honestly, we've got a free kick now on this near side. Katie McCabe with her arm up looks as though she's going to take this. Yes, she will, because Beth Mead walks away. Katie McCabe, the edge of the 6-yard box. It's headed out though by Everton defender. Comes to Caitlin Ford on that far side. Has to play the ball back to Leah Walty. Oh, lovely turn there from Walty. Plays it out to that far side again to Caitlin Ford. It was her early goal that got things moving in this game, but we haven't really been able to build on that, have we? But it is 2-1. We are winning, and ultimately the 3 points is what matters. Lots of Ruben Moyes ball. That's a great ball. Looking for Katie McCabe. She gets there ahead of the goalkeeper. He's dropped the ball now. Alessia Russo. She got an opportunity inside the box. Russo shot cleared off the line, and it's going to be a corner to Arsenal. Wow. Paul says, can see an upset here if Arsenal don't start taking their chances. Well, exactly, yeah. This has been the case all through the game, hasn't it? When you're only 1 goal in front, we've said this plenty of times, we're only 1 goal in front. It's never enough, is it? Russo did really well there. Drilled a shot. I think that was going in. It was cleared away inside the 6-yard box there by the Everton defender, but it is going to be a corner to Arsenal. Now we need to get this 3rd goal. We need to get this 3rd goal. There's a slight injury here to Sarah Holmesgaard, another Danish player in the team who's got a Danish manager, so it's not surprising they've got a few Danish players in their team, isn't it? She's just getting some treatment now. Before we take this corner. Paul says Everton get an equaliser and Arsenal may panic and slip up. Yeah, I mean, obviously, if Everton were to score again, there's some movement on the bench. There is some movement on the bench. Frida Marnham, it looks as though Stina is also getting herself ready to come on. Well, it looked as though she was getting herself ready to come on. She's now putting her tracksuit top and her bib back on. So I'm not quite sure what's happened there, because Stina was ready to come on. She'd put her top on. Well, she'd taken her jacket off. She'd got her top on, and now she's getting back a warm clothes back on again. That's a little bit strange, isn't it? You know, just going crying out for Stina Blackstenius. Anyway, Frida Marnham's coming on. We know how much Jonas loves Frida Marnham, even though she's not had a great season. She's still likely to get a goal or two. Anyway, after we take this corner now. There was an injury, as we said, to this Everton defender, but there is going to be a corner now to Arsenal on this near side. We've played at 69 minutes here, just over 20 to play. Nakumbi says there, Stina must be coming on now. Arsenal need to consolidate their win. She's not. Anyway, this corner comes in. It goes all the way across the 6-yard box. It falls to the far post. The shot comes in from Lotta, blocked. Vicky Pulova picks the ball up. Everton are still hanging on, and they're still in this game. But Vicky's done really well there. Now Lotta Ruben-Moy wins the ball, finds Beth Mead inside the centre circle, and it's going to be Frida Marnham to come on very shortly for Arsenal. Anyway, Caitlin Ford now over on that far side. She's done. Well, she had a good game, Caitlin Ford, today, but lacking that final touch, really. Yes, she got the first goal, but other than that, her final ball hasn't been great. Are Arsenal making 2 subs? Was it just 1? I'm not sure. Anyway, Arsenal now playing the ball up this near side to Katie McCabe, plays it up the line to Beth Mead, tries to get away from the defender, Beth Mead. She's not able to, and Emily Fox comes across. It is a throw to Arsenal. Are we going to make the change now with 20 minutes to play? And I think we are making a substitution over on that far side. It is Frida Marnham who is coming on. We're not quite sure who's going off yet. It's going to be Viv. Viv's going off. She played okay today, Viv. She's still lacking a little bit of sharpness, but another 70 minutes under her belt. She's done okay today, Viv Miedemeier. Her game is done, and Frida Marnham is coming on. And we know what a great player Frida Marnham can be. She's always pops up with a goal, doesn't she, when she comes on? And she is just coming on now. Frida Marnham to play in that number 10 position. And another game without a goal for Viv. It's going to happen for us soon, though, isn't it? It is going to happen. She had a big chance in that first half. It was a good save by the goalkeeper. Anyway, Amanda Illistat now plays the ball square to Lotta Woobermoy inside the centre circle, finds Katie McCabe over on that far side, touches it into Leah Volti. Now Frida Marnham gets her first touch, does well, finds Katie McCabe over on that far side. Can Arsenal get this third goal and seal this victory? Beth Mead touches it off to Leah Volti. Now it's with Amanda Illistat, finds Emily Fox on this near side. Beth Mead, they again not quite on the right wavelength together today, are they? They looked good last time, but they haven't quite been on the same wavelength today. And that's gone out for a throw to Everton. Morva says, where can I watch the game? Well, I'm watching it on EFA Player with an American VPN. And it is on Optus Sports as well, I think. Patrick says that will be our title challenge down 100. Well, it would be if we don't win this game. Nakumbi says Viv played well. I think she needs to pick up goal scoring. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's what's lacking. That final thing, isn't it? You know, she dropped deep, had some nice touches, some nice passing, but just the goals are lacking, aren't they? Anyway, also won the ball back high up the pitch now. Alessia Russo, she's got Caitlin Ford outside her. Russo's going to go on her own as she gets a shot away, but it's not a great shot. It's gone wide. It's going to be another goal kick for Everton. She did well there, Russo. Picked the ball up. Wanted to have a run at that Everton defence, and then she got a shot away from about, 25 yards, but dragged it wide of that near post. And another Arsenal chance goes begging. It is still 2-1. And we'll take 2-1. We'll take the 3 points, but we really should be winning this game much more comfortably than we are. And it's another tale of not taking their chances. Now Everton on the counter-attack, but luckily that wasn't a great ball. And Arsenal survive. We don't want Everton to get another goal, do we? We're trying to come forward there with Emily Fox, but that ball's blocked. And Everton have picked up possession again. And Arsenal have just, I don't know, it's just we're not finding that flow, are we? Particularly well, which isn't great, is it? Anyway, we do need to get some more likes. That's what we need. We've got 47, I can see. We need to get to 100, don't we? We need another 53. There's 120 people in the chat. So we just need 53 of you to hit a like, and then we'll get some more goals. That's how it works. Anyway, Everton just won a free kick, and Arsenal not playing particularly well in this phase of the game. We played 73 minutes, and it is still Arsenal 2, Everton 1, but we're rather labouring to a victory here when really we should have been winning this game much more comfortably. Yes, we've still got time to get another goal or two to make it look more comfortable, but it certainly hasn't been comfortable, has it? You know, Everton trying to play out from the back. There's a risky policy there, and they just about get away with it. Caitlin Ford and Frida Marnham putting them under pressure, but wasn't able to do so. And now Arsenal do pick the ball out there with Leah Volti. And now it's with Emily Fox, plays the ball up this near side to Beth Mead. Paul says, I think it will finish 2-1. Well, it might do. Atakuna says they're hoping for a double win with my ladies. Indeed, yeah, because the men did win 5-0 earlier. We'll be doing a show on that game at 7 o'clock tonight. So join us for that if you want to listen to our thoughts on the Arsenal men's game. Amanda Illistat plays the ball forward, touched off there by Alessia Russo. There's still no more movement on the Arsenal bench. We've got this big squad. We've got this great squad of players. We can use 5 substitutions, and we've played 75 minutes nearly, and we've just made one change. And it's not like we're playing well in the game particularly. Everton are making another couple of changes now. See, they're making use of their squad, aren't they, Everton? And they're making 2 more changes here as we move into the last 15 minutes. And let's see what these substitutions are for Everton. That's their other 2 sets. All 5 of their substitutions they've made now. Is a Frodo to Arsenal. Let's see what is going to happen here. Can Arsenal get this 3rd goal? Still no movement on the bench. Just that one change. It's the goal scorer, Sodges, has gone off, and it was Martina Piermont has come on, I think, for Everton. That was one of those changes anyway. And Arsenal again a bit sloppy in possession. It's gone out for a throw to Arsenal. As Takunda says there, Terry said 3-1. Yeah, let's hope it's going to be 3-1. Let's hope it is going to be 3-1 very, very shortly. I don't know why Steena's not coming on, you know. This is starting to irritate me now. The lack of game time that she's getting is actually annoying me. Especially in a game like this where we need a goal. We need another goal. You could look at it and say, well, we don't want to concede a goal. No, we don't. But Everton have had one shot in 76 minutes. You know, what we've been lacking is that third goal. And this is our opportunity to get it. Anyway, Steena is warming up. So let's hope she's going to come on very soon. But there's not a lot of time left, is there? We're counting down towards the last 10 minutes. It's just ridiculous. Anyway, Everton have just given the ball away, trying to play it out from the back. Oh, in fact, they've just about got away with it, but they haven't because we won the ball. No, we haven't because Everton have won it back. A bit fiery there in midfield, and now Everton got a little bit of space on this near side. They're coming forward again. Are they going to cause a shock here with a second equaliser? Coming forward on this near side. The cross comes in. Good defending at the near post by Amanda Illerstadt. Arsenal can't get the ball clear at the minute, though. It's going to go out for a throw to Everton on this near side. Terry says, I want 5-1 at least. Yeah, well, I'd like 5-1, but at this moment in time, we need to get the third goal first. And so far, it's not been forthcoming. Despite all our possession in this second half, we've not created too many chances, have we? Let's be honest. We haven't actually created. I don't think their goalkeepers had to make a save in this second half. Is she that I can remember? She made one or two in the first half, but she's not really had to make a save in the second half, and that's not really ideal, is it? Ever coming forward again. Emily Fox has just been pushed off the ball. The cross comes in. Good header away, though, by Katie McCabe. And Frida Marnham doesn't really complete the clearance, but Leah Volti does. And now Russo's touched it onto Beth Mead. Oh, that's a poor touch from Beth Mead. There was a run there from Frida Marnham through the midfield. That would have been a great pass if she could have got it right. You know, the ball's played back into the box, flicked on by Everton, but Katie McCabe's there. And suddenly Arsenal looking a little bit shaky now as we move into the last 12 minutes of this game. Mike says there, let's go, Guna ladies, indeed. But we needed this goal. We desperately need this goal. And it's gone out for a throw to Arsenal. Come on, Jonas, make this substitution. Get Steena on. Honestly, don't know what he's thinking. I don't know what he's thinking. He's got this brilliant squad of players. Chloe Lacasse, Steena Blackstenius. He's got Kyra Cooney-Cross. And he's making no substitutions. It's just ridiculous. Anyway, a lot of women always have to go off the pitch. I don't know if she's got blood coming off her somewhere. I'm not really sure what's happened. Because she's just gone off the pitch. It's going to be is it a free kick to Arsenal or a throw? I'm not sure over on that far side. But we've just got a little break in play here while Lotta Wouba-Moy is receiving some sort of treatment over on that far side. We can't see it. It's off camera. So I'm not exactly sure what's happening. But anyway, it will be a throw to Arsenal when the play is resumed, which Katie McCabe is going to take over on that far side. Terry says, unless Steena ain't 100% fit, I really can't see why Jonas isn't playing her. She's our best goal scorer. Honestly, I don't know. There's going to be a substitution now. I think Lotta's just having to change her top. Oh, no, Lotta's just changing her top. She must have blood on it from her earlier injury. Wayne says, I can't lie, Beth's been poor today. Yeah, it hasn't been a great game. She hasn't had a great game, I agree, but it is her goal that may well be winning us this game. Hey, Russo now got a little bit of space inside the centre circle. She's then fouled. It is going to be a free kick to Arsenal, and I do think Steena may well be coming on now with 10 minutes to go. It's too late, Jonas. It is too late. I mean, maybe Steena doesn't help herself because she comes on and scores within a minute of coming on. So he probably thinks, oh, well, I'll just bring on a minute to go and she'll score and it's not a problem. No, she needs 10, 15, 20 minutes to get into the game and have that impact. I mean, Russo's just been fouled inside the centre circle. There's going to be another yellow card for an Everton player. Rendition's made a good point here. He says, Jonas doesn't deserve a big squad. He hardly uses the squad. No, you're right. I agree. You know, you've got Chloe Lacasse, Steena Blackstenius. He brought Frida Marnham on, fair enough. Kyra Cooney-Cross. You know, you can make 5 substitutions. Has anybody told him? Has anybody actually told Jonas you can make 5 substitutions now? Does he think you're only allowed to make 1 or 2 in a game? I don't know. It's ridiculous. Ridiculous. And it's not like, you know, I don't know. It's not like these players need the minutes. You know, even Leah Walty there is pointing over to the bench to make a substitution because Russo is getting some treatment. You know, Leah Walty saying, just make a substitution. Yes, make a substitution. Just do it. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Anyway, there's going to be a fair chunk of stoppage time because there's been 1 or 2 injuries in this second half, hasn't there? So we will get a fair amount of stoppage time. But anyway, they're just going back. Nothing's happening. So they're just showing that the goals from the first half. Caitlin Ford with the first one. It was Katja Snodges with the equaliser for Everton, and then Beth Mead's header, which gave Arsenal the lead just on half-time. And that's how it stayed. That is how it has stayed all the way through, which is incredible, really, isn't it, when you think about it? But anyway, yeah, poor goal for Arsenal to concede. Really, really poor goal. And anyway, we are winning this game. So let's not get too disappointed with it. We are winning the game, but it hasn't been the most convincing of performances, has it? Against a team that generally don't pick up points against the big teams. And yes, we've been the much better team, but finally, Stina's coming on. Finally, Jonas. Well done, mate. Steph Catley's coming on as well. And Lotta Ruben Moyes got a bandage on her head. Wow, she must have got some sort of head injury before, which we wasn't really aware of. She had to change her top. So Stina's on. And Steph Catley's on, Russo's off, and Katie McCabe's off. So there you go. Maureen says there, it's not over till it's over. Indeed, Paul says, very, very lucky Beth got that goal. Score could look very different. Well, it would look different. It looked 1-1, wouldn't it, if she hadn't got that goal? The Kumbai says there, I feel like Arsenal are choosing to get to the comfort zone. Need a goal. Yeah, we need a goal. Yeah, absolutely, we need a goal. Let's hope we can get it now. Stina's on. Although we've got sort of 7.5 minutes to play, there's going to be quite a chunk of stoppage time at the end of this game. So there's probably 15 minutes left, potentially. Anyway, Lotta Ruben Moyes, she's got a plain shirt on with no number on the back now. And she's got a bandage on her head looking a bit Terry Butcher-like, Lotta Ruben Moyes. Anyway, Everton are trying to come forward over on that far side. This game hasn't been won yet. It is only 2-1. Amanda Illistat's across. And that's a good ball to Steph Catley. That's her first touch. Plays the ball forward, looking for the run of Stina, but Everton have cleared the ball away. And Everton coming forward again. And Arsenal just having, again, a bit of a sloppy spell here. And Everton have now won a free kick over on that far side. It was Caitlin Ford that gave that one away. And Arsenal got some defending to do as time is ticking on here. Getting down towards the last 7 minutes. Rory says, I still stand by my 3-1. Well, yeah, of course you would do, because it's 2-1 with a few minutes left. So, yeah, absolutely could be 3-1. Everton's ball into the box. All the way through to Manu Zinsberger there. Safe hands from the Arsenal goalkeeper. So he says, Jonas must have 8 o'clock Hamar's old watch when it comes to bringing on Stina. Yeah, I think you're right. Anyway, she's on now, but she hasn't had an opportunity to touch the ball yet. But what do you expect when you bring it on in the last 10 minutes? Crazy. Anyway, Manu Zinsberger plays that ball up the near side. Not a great clearance, actually. Everton win the header, but Arsenal have picked the ball up again with Emily Fox on this near side. Plays the ball up the line. Stina's chasing after it, but it's cleared away again by Everton. And now they're coming forward again, Everton. This is one of their best moves. They've got a player over on that far side. The ball's reached her as well. Oh, it just got stuck between her feet there. Otherwise, maybe she'd have had a run at goal. Dear me. Jimmy says, come on, Jonas, put on some fresh legs. Well, he has put on some fresh legs now. He's took his time about it, but he has finally done. But it's not really made too much difference because suddenly the momentum shifted more towards Everton now. Amanda Illistat says does well, finds Emily Fox, gets it back again. Amanda Illistat, Leah Walty there was caught in possession, but she has got the ball back again. And that's a lovely pass, so it wasn't quite come off, did it? Looking for Caitlin Ford over on that far side. But Arsenal picked the ball up now. Caitlin Ford does have it over on that far side. Lovely turn from Caitlin Ford. Plays the ball up the line, looking for the run there of Frida Minor. In fact, it was a foul already, and it is going to be a free kick to Arsenal over on that far side in front of the Everton dugout. Taken quickly to Lotta Wubermoy with a bandage wrapped around her head. She plays the ball back to goalkeeper Manu Zinsberger. Gets it back again over on that far side. Lotta Wubermoy finds Steph Catley. Brings the ball towards halfway. Steph Catley over on that far side. She does well. runs into a bit of trouble there. Maybe needed to pass that ball a bit earlier, but suddenly Arsenal have won it back. Frida Marnham, can she get there? No, she can't. Good defending again from Everton, who have kept themselves in this game, you have to say. And now they are looking to try to get this equaliser, and they've just won a free kick again. And we're into the last 4 minutes of normal time. There will be a large chunk of stoppage time. Don't worry about that. But it may not be useful to us if Everton were to score. But we shall see. It is a free kick to Everton over on that far side about... Well, it's not quite midway inside Arsenal's half, but it's not far off that. And it's an opportunity for Everton to get the ball into the box. And Arsenal going to have to defend here and see what we can do. We can't afford to concede a goal now, can we? This free kick's going to be played in towards the penalty area. It's played in. There it comes in, just wide. Everton there, that's their best chance of an equaliser in this second half. A header there from the free kick. It was from about 12 yards out. It was put wide. It was Tony Duggan, one of the substitutes there. Headed that wide. And Arsenal survive. Oh, it's getting a little bit tense now, isn't it? It shouldn't be. It shouldn't be tense at all, should it? We should have had this game sewn up a long, long time ago, but we haven't. Manu Zinsberger didn't even take that goal kick, and Everton have won the ball now. They're having a good spell, Everton. They're finishing this game well. And it comes as a good run here on the edge of the box. Ball comes in, and that's clear. It's a little bit hurried. Arsenal panicking a little bit at the back, you feel, at this minute. It's not good. Anyway, now we've got a chance of a counter-attack. Vicky Palova overruns that ball a little bit, but she's managed to keep possession. And then she has won a free kick as well, Vicky Palova. We're into the last 2.5 minutes of normal time. Mark C says, yeah, we're stumbling towards a win instead of cruising. Yeah, you're right. Absolutely, we are stumbling to the win. I mean, we'll take it. We'll take the 3 points and move on. But, yes, it's been a very, very poor second half, really, from Arsenal. We just haven't really pushed on at all, have we? Haven't really pushed on at all. Anyway, Lotta Wubenmoy now is going to take this free kick just about on halfway. Plays it square to Amanda Illerstadt. And she goes back to Manu Zinsberger. The Arsenal goalkeeper just signed that new contract, plays the ball forward. Again, it's a poor clearance, actually. And Everton pick it up. But it wasn't great play from Everton. They almost give it away at the back. But actually, they've come away with the ball over on that far side. Frida Marnham, no, steps in. She's done well since she's come on, Frida. That ball's played forward. It wasn't a great ball at all. And again, Arsenal been very, very sloppy in possession in these last 10 minutes or so. Lots of Wubenmoy is coming across there to tie that. In fact, it's going to be a free kick for offside anyway. And we're into the last 90 seconds of normal time. I think there's going to be 6 or 7 minutes stoppage time because there's been quite a few hold-ups in this game. Greg says, should have put Lacasse on for full. Yep, should have done. Absolutely. Should absolutely have done that. But he hasn't done. And he's not making good use of this squad at all, is he? We said that before. Really, really poor this from the manager. Anyway, let's see what happens in these last few minutes here into the last minute of the 90. And again, that free kick from Manu Zinsberger just finds an Everton head. Now Arsenal do pick the ball up. The referee then gets in the way of that Arsenal attack. It's going to be a drop ball to Arsenal. Mark C says, I was hoping we could have boosted our goal difference today as the fellas did. Well, yeah, but we just haven't been clinical enough, have we? Nowhere near. Beth Mead, it's her goal that may well win us this game, but it's not gonna. We're not gonna feel too overjoyed with the performance, are we? Anyway, Arsenal in possession there. Can we get this third goal in stoppage time, which would seal this victory? Caitlin Ford over on that far side has done well. Keep the ball in, plays it back to Lotta Wubenmoy. Lofts a long ball over the top. Frida Marnham lets it go. And she's got the ball now. Plays a good ball out to that far side. Stina Blackstenius touches it off. Caitlin Ford's going to try a shot. Curls a shot in, but it's straight at the goalkeeper as Beth Mead closed in on any slip up there. And we are now into stoppage time. We're going to see exactly how long of stoppage time there will be. My guess is 6 minutes, because there has been a lot of hold-ups in this game. So we'll just let you know that as soon as we can. It was Caitlin Ford's effort there, but it wasn't a great effort at all. Patrick says very disappointing. It has been very disappointing. We're going to find out the stoppage time. So, yeah, there is 6 minutes. There you go, you see. I don't get everything right, but I often get the stoppage time right. Anyway, it is Manu Zinsberger with the ball in her hands, and she's pushing it right up the pitch. we are into those 6 minutes of stoppage time. There is still time for Arsenal to get this third goal, but it will certainly make the last few minutes a little bit easier, won't it? Beth Mead tries to thread that ball forward to Frida Minor. In fact, she's fouled and it's going to be a free kick. Atakunda says, how many minutes added? Yeah, there's a 6. We've played one of them already. And is there another yellow card there the referee's just given out? It's going to be a free kick to Arsenal just about on halfway. In fact, it's a little bit further forward in that way. It's not, because Vicky Plover wants to take it further forward, but she's not going to be able to. And she plays it back to Amanda Ilestat, who is going to whip this free kick in. It was Megan Campbell, the substitute, with a yellow card. That's 3 yellow cards for Everton. Lotta Woobenmoy now. That free kick reached plays out to that far side to Steph Catley infield to Leah Volti. Is Leah Volti fouled? The referee says yes. And it's, in fact, no. She says no. She's giving a free kick to Everton. Wow. Mark C says, so we need Man U and Liverpool ladies to do us a favour tomorrow. Well, it'd be nice, but a draw in that Man United-Chelsea game would be good, wouldn't it? I'll take a draw there all day long. I don't know, actually, maybe Man United win. If we win this, let Man United win, maybe. I think Andreas is going to that game, actually, so that'd be interesting, won't it? So, see how that goes. But yeah, some interesting games tomorrow in the WSL. We are now 4 minutes away here from getting a important 3 points, but not a very convincing 3 points, to be honest. It's been really, really poor this second half, actually. We've seemed to have lacked ideas, we've lacked energy, and we are struggling over the line a little bit here. We still haven't quite got the victory yet. Everton had a fix on that free kick. There's a free chance inside the box for Everton, and Arsenal just looking a little bit ragged now in these closing stages, but it's out wide. Beth Mead does her defensive duties there. Everton have got a corner. Everton have got a corner in stoppage time. This is not what we want to see. We haven't been great from defending set pieces, have we, this season? Let's see what happens here, but we need something. We need to keep this ball out of our net, don't we? Jimmy Bob says they're not the best ever in the second half, but 3 points is 3. Absolutely, 3 points is 3 points. We haven't got them yet. It's a corner to Everton on this near side. The cross comes in. It's headed away, luckily, though, by Arsenal, but we haven't managed to clear the ball away completely yet. It's still inside the Arsenal penalty area. Cross comes in towards the far post, headed out there. Shot comes in. It's deflected just over the top. Wow, Everton there, close to the equaliser. Another corner to Everton. They are really having a go here. And if we was to concede a goal now and drop points here, you do feel that would be the title race over and done with. They've played well, Everton, in this game. They've defended well, and now they're breaking out in the closing stages, looking to try to win it, or to get the equaliser, sorry. It was good defensive header there. It was Stina Blackstenius, actually, headed that behind their own goal. This corner comes in towards the near post. Manu Zinsberger's there, grabs the ball, and while we've been looking to try and get the third and fourth goal in this second half, now it's just a matter of just hanging on and getting a victory, isn't it? We've got 2 minutes left of stoppage time. Manu Zinsberger's got the ball in her hands. And there's a slight delay here because one of the Everton players' boots has come off. So the referee is going to have to drop the ball. While she ties her laces up again, the Everton player, I think that is Martina Piemont, the substitute. Anyway, the ball's now back in the arms of Manu Zinsberger. She's going to kick it long. None of this playing out from the back. Must get that ball up the pitch. Doesn't even reach halfway there, but it's flicked on by an Everton player. And they're coming forward again. Arsenal really ragged here. A ball played over the top. Is it going to be a chance for Everton? No, it's not, because Manu Zinsberger's there, grabs that ball. And another few seconds tick away. This is very nervy. Jimmy Bob says, come on, Jonas, waste time, get some subs on. Well, yeah, he doesn't even want to get subs on to waste time, does he? He's still got a couple left he can make as well. Anyway, Manu Zinsberger kicks it long again. We're into the last minute of stoppage time. The ball's flicked on, but Everton win it again. Play the ball forward. Oh, they had a player over there. A better touch there from Piemont could have caused us some problems, but Everton's still in possession. On this near side, there's an overlap as well. And that's what Everton use. Are they going to get a chance to get this equaliser? They've only had, 2 shots on target. That's gone out for a goal kick. We're into the last 30 seconds of stoppage time. And Arsenal are struggling to hang on to this game. In fact, it's going to be... there are going to be... Jonas is making a substitution now to waste a bit more time. It's going to be Chloe Lacasse. What a waste of a substitution that is, bringing her on now. Just ridiculous. Anyway, Chloe Lacasse is coming. I'm not sure who's gone off. It is Beth Mead, actually. Not a great game today, but Beth Mead's goal may well have won us these 3 points today. The 6 minutes of stoppage time is up. And Everton, though, still back in possession over on that far side. Arsenal still haven't won this game. There's still some time to play. Shot comes in straight at Manu Zinsberger. In fact, it was a foul on the edge of the penalty area anyway. And Arsenal seems to have another head injury. It's been a strange old game, this, hasn't it? It really has been a strange game. But Arsenal are very, very close to the 3 points. Nakumbi says, I'm really disappointed, a bit sluggish up front and sloppy. But yeah, you're right. We have been very, very sloppy up front today. Really, really sloppy. And we've run out of steam and run out of legs. And I think it was Vicky Palova who's got that injury, so she just had to go off. So we're probably gonna finish this game with 10 players on the pitch by the look of it, because Vicky Palova's had to just go off, although she can come back on probably as soon as Manu Zinsberger kicks his ball into the last few seconds of stoppage time. It's been a very, very poor second half this from Arsenal. The ball's gone out there. It's going to be a throw to Everton over on that far side. We've played 7.5 minutes of stoppage time. We still play on. Everton in possession. And now Arsenal have won it back. Are we going to get an opportunity? No, we're not, because Everton have done well. But now Arsenal can emerge with the ball. Chloe Lacasse is going to get her first touch. And what's the referee giving? The referee's blowing a whistle. And that is full time. Arsenal have won the game. Far, far from convincing, though. You have to say it should have been a lot more comfortable than that. But ultimately, 3 points is 3 points. I always say that. But the more questions than answers there. My biggest question is, why on earth didn't Jonas make the substitutions earlier? It's just ended a little bit fiery tempers there between some of the players. But it has finished here. Arsenal 2, Everton 1. Oh, that was very, very nervy, wasn't it? Herzog says there, tough win, but the ladies need to learn along with the management. 3 points done. Yeah, 3 points done. Terry says, thank God the whistle's gone. Another struggle for which should have been 3 easy points. It should have been, but at least we got the points this time. Jimmy Bob says, I do agree with you. So should have been way early. Yeah, I think so, mate. Kundi says there, yes, should be more comfortable than that. Well, yeah, it should have been much more comfortable than that. Maureen says, well, it was a strange game in many ways, wasn't it? I mean, we had the first half was much better from Arsenal, although we didn't create lots and lots of chances. We got the 2 goals. I just showed the first one here, Vicky Palova over on that far side and Caitlin Ford a tap in. But we never went on from that point and really dominated the game as we should have done. LG says there, we made it hard for ourselves. We did. Takunda says, time is up. Indeed, time is up. The game is finished. We have won 2-1. But yeah, it was far from convincing. In fact, it was a complete opposite of convincing. It was quite poor, you have to say. But anyway, we've got the win. And that's the main thing. And we've got the 3 points, which we needed. And that does put us right back in that title race, doesn't it? Puts us right back in the title race. Don't forget, if you haven't given us a like yet, please do so, because it does help the channel. Terry says there, I know the men scored 5 today, but it seems a bit of a coincidence that both teams seem to create plenty of chances and can't score. Yeah, generally that's been the case. Yes, obviously Arsenal did obviously score some goals today. Greg says, looks like we're going to win the league the hard way. Well, we do everything the hard way, don't we? So let's, you know, that's always the way it is. Mark C says, we only created, 1 or 2 proper shots on target in the second half. Yeah, very, very few opportunities in the second half. You're right. It was poor that second half. Takunda says there, Gray Shaw rendition says, Mead and Ford have been poor for like the last 20 minutes and he only gives Lacasse 2 minutes. Lots are injured. We play with 10 players and he has Cadino on the bench. Yeah, strange decisions today. I've got to be honest. They were strange decisions today. Because at least it's a win. Absolutely, at least it's a win. Yeah, why not? LG says Emily Fox should learn that it's okay to shoot. She had 2 shooting opportunities, but instead, yeah. And I think maybe she's a new player in the team, and I do feel maybe sometimes you want to try to look at your teammates, don't you? A little bit more sometimes when you're new into the team rather than just shooting all the time. So maybe that's what she's doing, but yeah, I agree. Atakunda says a 2-1 indeed. Terry says I'll set her out. Yeah. Jim Bob says a wake-up call for the coaches and the players. Yeah, I mean, we got the job done, didn't we? And I suppose that's the main thing. Atakunda says thanks so much. No, thank you very much for joining us today. Don't forget to like and subscribe as well. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It was a bit of a strange game today, wasn't it? I thought. But anyway, we managed to get the win in the end. It was a struggle, but we got there, and that's all we can do, isn't it? At the end of the day, we've got the 3 points, which we desperately needed, didn't we? So, yeah, all the goals came in the first half, didn't they? It was Caitlin Ford gave Arsenal the lead. It was Katja Snodges got the equaliser. And then it was Beth Mead headed Arsenal. What turned out to be the winner in first half stoppage time. So, yes, not the greatest performance. Beth Mead hit the bar in the first half. Second half, 2 or 3 little shots at goal that were straight at the keeper. Very, very poor that second half. But we got the job done. We were hanging on a bit at the end, but we got it done. We've won the game. We've got the 3 points, which we desperately needed. And yeah. Nakubi says there, Richard, good to know you today. Thank you so much. No, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for your comments as well. Jimmy says, yes, thanks for the coverage. No worries at all. Thanks you guys for joining me and joining us. We'll be back, of course, on Wednesday for more women's action. It's Reading away in the Continental Cup. Win that game, we're through to the quarterfinals of the cup we won last season. So join me for that. Of course, if you're interested in the men's team as well, we've got a show tonight, 7 o'clock. Me and Lee, maybe Neil as well, and we are going to look back on the 5-0 victory over Crystal Palace. So that's coming up tonight at 7 o'clock. And I say Wednesday we'll be here for the Arsenal women's game against Reading. Next Friday, the Arsenal women's show with Andreas and Amar, looking back at this game, looking back at the Reading game, and of course looking ahead to the next game next week as well, which actually which game against? I'm getting confused with the fixtures now. Let's have a look. So next week, it's Liverpool, isn't it? Of course, yeah, Liverpool away next Sunday at 4:30. So we'll be obviously covering that game as well. So loads coming up on the channel over the next few days. So please join us for some of that. LG says 5 more minutes, Everton possibly equalised. That's how nervy it was. Yeah, you're right. They came into the game at the end, didn't they? Had 1 or 2 little moments. That header from Tony Duggan was the nearest they came, wasn't it? Atakunda says we got to win 3 points. That's what we need. Absolutely, yeah. And I say this every week. Sometimes you look at it and think, we're playing at home to a team we should beat. Let's win 4-0, whatever it is. But it doesn't matter, does it? Last season, this game we won 1-0. This season we've won 2-1. 3 points is 3 points, isn't it? And at this moment in time, that's all that matters. Yes, goal difference could come into play later on potentially, but the league's so much more competitive now, isn't it? Nobody's winning games 4 or 5-0 every week. Let's just win the games and see where we are. It was a good win today, important win today. It's going to be a tough game next week away at Liverpool. We're going to have to play better. We're going to have to play better at Reading in the week to get through in the Continental Cup. Will we see some changes to the team? I think we will. I think we'll see Stina start the game. I think we'll see Chloe Lacasse start the game. I think we may well see Kyra Cooney-Cross start the game as well. Frida as well, potentially. So I think there'll be changes on Wednesday. But yeah, we just need to make more of the possession that we've got. The opportunities, we didn't create too many today, and that wasn't good. Greg says a bad game, but the future's still bright. Absolutely, yeah. I mean, we're not going to define ourselves on one game. And let's be honest, when you've lost your last game in the league, yes, it was a while ago, there's extra pressure on that next game, isn't there? Especially in the way the league is this season. So there was a little bit more pressure on us today, but we got the win, and we have to be pleased. Terry says, back to work. See you later, Richard. 7 p.m. tonight it is. Also, a well done chat, but don't be frightened to push that thumbs up button. It don't bite. It doesn't, yeah. Give us a like as well before you go. See if we can get it up a little bit higher. But yeah, we're back at 7 o'clock tonight, me and Lee, and maybe Neil if he can make it as well. We're going to look back on that Arsenal Crystal Palace win earlier today. So join me for that if you want to. That'd be great. It'd be great to have your company. So that's that then. Thanks for watching today. Arsenal did win. Let's not be too down about it. LG says, I'm worried about Liverpool game. It will be tough. Absolutely will be tough. We know it's going to be tough, and we're going to have to play a lot better than today. We're not going to be able to, if we're going to have the amount of possession that we had today, we're going to have to create more opportunities. We're going to have to be more clinical. We're going to have to be more stronger in that final third. And yeah, let's hope we will be. But yes, it's been a good game. It has been a good game, a good victory for Arsenal in the end. Not a great performance, let's be honest, but job done. Don't forget as well, look out for Andreas's vlog, which that might not go until tomorrow now because I've got that show to do tonight. I'm doing some few other bits and pieces as well. Akunde says there, bye, catch you next time. Yeah, I'll catch you next time. Definitely will. Obviously Wednesday for the next women's game, or I say if you're around tonight at 7 o'clock and watch the game back on the men's team, which will be good. Oh, hang on, just before we go, we've got Amar.
Yeah, can you hear me all right, mate?
You're right.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I just thought I'd just join you briefly whilst I wait for my dad.
Oh, fantastic. You enjoy that?
Yeah. Sorry, yeah. It's bloody cold, but I tell you, it wasn't the greatest second half. I have to be honest with you.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't at all.
We barely created anything. So we just scraped over the line in the end. You know that effort which went over the bar. Honestly, we just scraped over the line in the end.
Yeah, we did. We should have had that one more comfortably, shouldn't we?
Absolutely. I don't know why. Again, Stina being left on the bench. He brings her on with 15 minutes to go. It just doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense.
No, it doesn't. And Chloe Lacatte's coming on a minute of stoppage time.
I know. I think he played the same team. I don't know what it is. These players are so talented. You've got so much talent. I don't know. He doesn't seem to be able to get the best out of them.
I mean, he doesn't seem to want to be able to use the squad. It's a good squad, and he's not using it properly.
Adapt. Yeah, he has to adapt. He has to adapt because that's not the performance of potential champions if you're thinking about it.
It isn't, but I mean, you get games like that, don't you? We did lose our last game, so it's just important that we won ultimately, wasn't it?
Yeah, I suppose about shaking off the roster like against Spurs, but now we've got Reading. Hopefully, we'll rest a few players. But Liverpool away, they're in good form, and they'll have to play a lot better than we did against them next week because that's a difficult game.
Oh, absolutely, we're going to have to play a lot better. I'm sure we will, but yeah, let's get the Reading game out of the way first because that's important as well, isn't it? We need to win that one.
Yeah, today's game was crying. Today's game was crying to see somebody like Kyra come in earlier as well. I mean, I don't know. He doesn't seem to be able to adapt and get the best out of the players. But hopefully it will overcome a bit of rust to start this year, and we can get better from here on in.
Yeah, let's hope so. I say we won the game ultimately, and that's what we needed to do. And let's start a run. You know, we won last week, we've won today. Let's win Wednesday, and then we can go to Liverpool with a lot of confidence, can't we?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, hopefully. I'll be surprised if we didn't make at least 10 or 11 changes or for Reading. Hopefully we'll put a few past them. And then, we just have to Liverpool. And then, look, we've got Manchester United, Man City around the corner. Yeah, it's some tough games. So we're going to have to really up it, you know.
Absolutely, yeah, we will. And I'm sure we will. It was a difficult game today in the end, but we've won. And ultimately, we just need to look at the positive stuff. With the 3 points, I'll take a scrappy win all day long against anyone.
Oh yeah, I suppose. Yeah, there's no doubt. We'll take the 3 points when we move on. Anyway, you take care, all the best, and I'll see you later in the week. You take care now.
Yeah, take it easy, mate. Have a safe journey.
Enjoy the rest of your Saturday, mate. Take care. Bye.
Yeah, cheers, mate. Speak to you later. Good to see you.
Bye.
Well, it was good to see a little bit of Amar, wasn't it? He couldn't hear us there, unfortunately, but very well. But it was nice of Amar to pop one, wasn't it? Just to give us some brief thoughts out at the end of the game. Terry says, good to see you, mate, get home. All we could see was his ear. Oh, yeah, we did indeed. Greg said the same there. But no, I mean, it was a scrappy game, a scrappy victory in the end, but 3 points. And that's what we had to do. Imagine if we'd only drawn that game. Imagine if that had finished 1-1. We would then be sitting here and we'd be in real problems, wouldn't we? You know, the title could almost be over. It just goes to show, doesn't it? Sometimes those small margins in the game. We won, and that's all that matters for me. We got the victory, and let's move on to Wednesday, get the job done there, and then regroup and come back next Sunday at Liverpool. We're going to have to play better, aren't we? I'm sure we will. But we got the win, and that's the main thing, isn't it? So that was good stuff. So thanks for joining me, guys. Thanks to everybody for watching. Thanks for all your comments. Absolutely brilliant. And thanks for all the likes, and some new subscribers have joined us as well, which is great. So we're back at 7 o'clock tonight with a look back on the Crystal Palace game with Lee, and that'll be good. So join me for that if you can. And then I'll say look out for Andreas's vlog, because that's going to be good. I'll put it on tomorrow. And of course, Wednesday night, we'll be here for coverage of the Reading game in the Continental Cup. Win that, we're through to the quarterfinals. So join me for that. That is going to be great, isn't it? And of course, Friday for the Arsenal women's show. So that's it then. It finished Arsenal 2, Everton 1. Caitlin Ford and Beth Mead with the goals. We sneaked over the line, but we got over the line. And that's really, really all that matters. Rajendra says, Rich, I could not see the game today, but I heard your commentary. Oh, good stuff, mate. Thank you very much for joining us today. We missed you in the chat. I thought you was at the game, actually. When you wasn't in the chat earlier, I thought you was probably in the stadium. But good that you managed to join us. Rajendra says, come on, you guys. I say, yeah, see you later, my friend. Take it easy. Hopefully we'll see you Wednesday for the Reading game. That's it then. Thank you all very much, guys. We won. Let's be happy. Let's enjoy the rest of our Saturday, shall we? I'll see you at 7 o'clock if you're joining me for that. Otherwise, I'll see you Wednesday for the women's game. But take it easy, guys. I will see you soon. Come on, you Gunners. 3 points. That will do, won't it? Catch you later on. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday. Just quickly, that little comment that Greg put on there, seems like we're struggling against weaker sides and better against the top teams. Yeah, that seems to be the case, doesn't it? We've lost to Liverpool, we've lost to Tottenham, and yet we've beaten Chelsea. We've got a brilliant draw against Manchester United away. We beat Man City. So, yeah, we just need to get that balance right, don't we? To put in those sort of performances against the top teams as we do against the lesser teams, and we'll be fine. But, yeah, that's a good point, that, Greg. It does seem to be happening, doesn't it? But anyway, hopefully then, well, Wednesday's not a top team, is it? So that could be a difficult game, but I'm sure we'll win. So yeah, join me for that. Thanks for watching, guys. Take it easy.